My nigga Glock me.
Whole lot of my squad shit.
My nigga Glock made this shit.
Real my squad shit. Whole lot of my squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out NC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spot. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene.
Shout out Drew the Mob. Shout out Tommy. Shout out all y'all, man. Hey, we're going to have a good live tonight. Be respectful. We're talking about OTF Boona. And we're talking about other things, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think on the topics. And let's just have a good live, man. Smash that like button. You want to support the channel. Everything is up there.
My nigga Glock made this shit.
Real my squad shit. Whole lot of my squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out NC. Shout out Made Meaty. Shout out Spot. Shout out Queen. Shout out B. Shout out Nene. And see, hit my phone like Black make us a song. I hear YouTube found a beat, now it's on. And see, you can go to her for the latest news, like who told on who and who gave who the blues. Can't forget Queen Lotus, that's 126. Shorty smart as hell, gon' have you thinking about shit. Now let's get on the BZ on her down south shit. Shorty real as hell, she gon' tell you about your shit. And she dropping videos, go subscribe to her shit. Sparks got the visuals of 99%. Made media out west, he a film mode nigga. Get that nigga, bring a chick, I bet she feeling on that nigga. And shout out Savage Black, we gon' party on them niggas. Can't forget Nene, she catch bodies in the chat. It's that page fake of real shit, shorty gon' check. She gon' come back to the chat, wipe his nosy out the chat. Can't forget Uncle Swipe, Mr. Miyagi to you niggas. You can call him Swiper Jordan or whatever, say you nigga. And to the ones that left, we ain't worried about shit. But make sure you like the video before you dip. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip.
All right, y'all finna switch over and then we getting it on. Shout out to everybody on here tonight. Make sure y'all smash that like button and share this live, man. Share this live. Shout out to Thomas Johnson, R1U. Shout out to you. Appreciate your love and support, brother. All right, y'all. We talking about OTF Boona. OTF Boona got a lot of problems in Atlanta right now, in Georgia. Let's just say Georgia, for the ones who want to be smart. He got a lot of problems, and so does Lil Durk and the rest of them, man. Hey, see, we seeing things, and a lot of people agreeing to it, but like, what's your chances of your name coming up in 6 different things and you beating all of them? Now, I know John Gotti, we all seen him walk out the courtroom and laugh, and then he walked out the courtroom again, and then he laughed again. And then the next time, it wasn't no more walking out the courtroom. They made sure his ass was nailed, So, OTF Boona, man, his latest charges, bruh. His latest charges, man, and I hate to say it, man, but I found out, I appreciate Boona homie, man, for telling me, man. Say Boona got picked up by the U.S. Marshals, Swipe. I fuck with your channel, man. Hey, tell Boona that. Make sure you tell Boona that when you talk to him, man. I appreciate you, though, brother. I mean, that's why I ain't say your name. You can tell him if you want to. I'm going to leave that wide open for you. But he hit me up and said, man, that Boona got arrested, pulled over for some traffic and shit, but he had a murder charge. He fighting a murder. He killed somebody. So, come to find out, like, the guy that was killed, this the guy that was going around in a circle. I don't know if y'all remember India and them. It was a shooting at Lil Durk house. And The guys left their Air Force Ones. I don't know if they was Mexican Air Force Ones or whatever. But they left a pair of Air Force Ones, goddamn it, running out their shoes. And we never heard about it again. We never heard about Dirty D. We never heard about the shooting no more with Lil Durk now. And then I was wondering like how the fuck didn't nobody go to jail? It's like it was so good to be truth to be Lil Durk, man. Hey, look, you a felon. First of all, I want y'all to think about this. I don't give a fuck how much money you got or none of that. The rules is rules. You a felon. You in a house with a gun. I know that Georgia got protect your stand your grounds and everything, but you can't ignore the fact that you got a motherfucking felon. You got gun cases. You can't be around no guns. Whatever jail you get out of, they're gonna tell you. The first thing they're gonna tell you, why is you signing the papers, is you can't be around no guns. You can't be around no guns, man. So that was a red flag anyway within itself that Lil Durk should have known that the feds was on him. The feds the one, that showed up to Lil Durk crib, not the regular police. The feds, they showed up. Academics had broke it. I remember it like it was yesterday, man, when that shit broke. Somebody shot at Lil Durk crib. Rapper Lil Durk crib was attacked. Someone tried to come in there, you know. So that was like a red flag that should have been for Lil Durk to like cut it out. If Duck didn't stop him, then that should have been another red flag. Like, damn, they tried to run in my crib. But Boona and them, not only did he run in the guy crib, Boona ran in the guy crib. He tied him up. He robbed the crib. He took him somewhere and executed him. This the type of shit that OTF, the people was around Durk that was doing. You hear me? Hey, look, I know you might say Durk don't know what they was doing. It look bad, man, when you pass a nigga $100,000 for pushing a nigga. It look real bad, man. And I ain't just talking for, I ain't talking for no game member. I'm talking about it look bad to the people who gotta judge you, to the people who gonna be looking at you to face life. You know, now that's just crazy, bro. Like all these guys that's around him, and nobody is positive, man. Nobody is like standing on business and positive. You even got Duty Low. Duty Low ain't no motherfucking killer or no street nigga, man. That's why his watch got took and he playing it off. Smirk gone, bro. The jokes is over. He ain't no motherfucking killer, no henchman. He the babysitter. You know, like he's smarter than all them though. Duty Low, he not from Chicago, bro. He met Durk. He met Durk on some fan shit. He met Wook them on some fan shit. On everything. Yeah, I fuck with y'all music. All right, Wook, you talked to Wook a couple of times, probably sent them cash out or two. You know how Chicago niggas be. Chicago niggas there, you could get them. I swear to God, bro, you could get them, the killers too. Hey, I got a couple hundred for you. Yeah, love you for life. You hear me? Love you for life. And that's what Duty Low did. Duty Low brought his way in there, and now Duty Low, he got money, goddamn it. He richer than all them niggas on everything. And he ain't even Durk them main friends. Durk didn't grow up with him. He was smart though. Yeah, they swept that under the rug. So, anyways, Boona caught that murder. But that ain't the only case that Boona got. Boona has the mall shooting, the attempted murder. A kid was hit. Another dude was struck. It was a whole shootout in the parking lot where Boona had dropped his ID. He dropped his ID during the shootout. So, shout out Dallas Fort Worth. So he dropped his ID during that shootout. He was on bond for $90,000. $90,000 he was on bond. When he bonded out, they came right back and got him for Illinois because he had a gun case in here. So he on parole here, but they not gonna extradite him on no parole because he only got to November. When anybody know who been on parole that's from our city, or anybody really know that when you get to Stateville, they got to break your time in half. By the time he go and see the board, it'll be over with. It'll be over with pretty much by the time he go for parole. But yeah, man, they was out there wilding, bro. They was out there wilding like a motherfucker, man. I'm talking about wilding. They leaving niggas by churches, you hear me? Bail jumping and all type of shit, man. They was reckless, man. They thought they was untouchable though. And I really feel that you gonna end up at that tree. That shit gonna come back to hunt. That shit gonna come back to hunt. Watch, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, if it don't come back to hunt, it's gonna come back to hunt, bro. I'm telling you, everything coming back to hunt, man. I know Lil Durk was sitting in that cell like, damn, why the fuck Drew tip these people off about somebody lying? Hey, actually, Lil Durk could have came. Lil Durk could have got out, bro. I'ma tell you. Now they probably would have re-indicted him. They probably would have re-indicted him a week later or something, but they would have had to let Lil Durk out. I'ma tell y'all why. If Drew Finland wouldn't have never wanted to go on Vlad and show his suit and his glasses, right? Hey, look, you can't lie to the grand jury, man, or you can't lie under oath, period. That shit go all the way. When you do a RICO case, it go all the way to Washington, D.C. first. It go to Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. gotta approve it or tell you what changes, and then it get approved. A RICO case don't come out your state. It come from Washington, D.C. to get approved. So you can't lie to them people. He showed his fucking hand, man. Lil Durk could have came home, bro. That nigga showed his hand, Drew Finley, man. If Lil Durk would have went in front of the jury, why is the jury sitting up there and said, hey, that song I made way before this. Them lyrics way before this. That's a fan edit. Hey, somebody lied. Somebody told the people in the grand jury that song is part of Lil Durk Murder for Hire. Somebody told them that. We don't know who told them that, but somebody told them people that. And them people wrote that shit down. And that shit was a lie. Come to find out. Lil Durk would have got out, bro. All you need is one tech, and that was a tech. But now Lil Durk getting them a chance to build more bodies on them now. It's over with, man. All Drew doing is taking his money, man. That's all Drew doing. And then Vonnie looking at Lil Durk like a pawn right now. I can get Lil Durk up for 15 years. Who ain't gonna get your ass up? Whether I plotted this shit or not, I could have paid the bill and everything. Flew on a plane with your monkey ass, nigga. 15 years, I'm telling. Hey, y'all know the rest. Y'all know the Dave Chappelle skit. It was Logan. And he's gay, hey. Y'all already know. Hey, just think about it. Hey, just think about it, man. A motherfucker come up to you and say, hey, man, hey, look, we know you brought the tickets. We know you did everything, man. But, man, just tell us Lil Durk did it, man, in 15 years, man. You think Vonnie don't even know Lil Durk? Hey, look, when I say you know a motherfucker, I'm talking about some years you know a motherfucker. Being around them, talking to them every day. That's when you know a motherfucker. Not just coming in, oh, my name Vonnie. Or his daddy, Big Vonnie Hassan, he introducing them. Hey, yeah. Hey, give my son a credit card and all this shit. And then they doing it. Like they some dumb motherfuckers. They some dumb. I thought special people supposed to have your credit card, bro. I ain't know everybody get a copy of the credit card. That's the problem right there, man. So when if Vonnie was to turn states, if he was, they fucked. Vonnie know everything. Vonnie could prove the money, where he got it from, when, date, whatever. He could prove everything, man. He could tell them about every murder that happened. Vonnie been around. He be around in they circles. He know about everything. All the chains being took. He know about every motherfucking thing. And Lil Durk gave him leverage. He gave him leverage by putting him on that plane with him that day. By flying on the plane with these goof ass niggas. Instead, he telling that nigga, hey, look, jump on the regular plane and I'm fly private. Now, if Lil Durk would have came like that, it would have looked much better if he would have came private and dude would have flew in another way. You know, it looked bad, man. It looked real bad. But back to Boona. Boona got the kid, the crumbling mall shooting that he still ain't came up no charges. We know he got charged with it, but it still ain't went to court. Now he got a murder, a malice murder, a robbery, home invasion, kidnapping on everything, and discarding the deceased. So he got a lot of shit. He finna get hung too. Them people ain't playing, man. Everybody comparing shit to look at Young Thug. Young Thug them ain't kill a motherfucker and leave him by the tree, man. Young Thug was rapping about that shit, man. What his homies them was doing. It's a difference between you the rapper and it's a difference between the goons doing the shit. And Boona a goon. He a goon. They probably let Vonnie walk just to bury Durk. Yeah, hey, look, any one of them. I guarantee any one of them. Tell on Lil Durk, we'll give you 20 right now. And witness protection, man. I'm telling you, bro. They want Lil Durk so bad, bro. They just, hey, look, he done made so many errors that he depended on Marley and AJ not to say shit on them. Let me just name the rest of them for y'all. You got Marley and AJ. Then you got 5 people that's in the place that's from the place where Stephon Mack got killed. You got 5 people that's in the paperwork saying that Lil Durk had $50,000 on them people. It looked bad to the jury. Then let's go to California. You got OTF Didi. You got Didi ain't gonna tell on Durk though. I guarantee he ain't giving up his best friend. You know, he ain't get, and then he can't. He brought the tickets. He flew on the plane with the goons, so he ain't gonna tell. Hey, but look though, you got a guy by the name of Brown Eyes. Don't nobody know who the fuck he is or where he came from. We don't know the guy Flocker. Boogie been to jail a whole bunch of times, so he might don't he ain't going either. But then you got this nigga Vonnie who don't nobody know. Don't nobody know Vonnie. Don't nobody know him. Hey, look, I didn't know King Von was that sweet. Rest in peace to him. I ain't know King Von was that sweet. I gotta say rest in peace to Von. He was a demon, but I gotta say rest in peace to him because Von was a victim, come to find out. He was letting everybody rob him, man. I guess you can only kill in your neighborhood, man. Hey, man, they said they robbed the draws off Von, man. Von was satisfied knowing that he had stacks of money in his house or something, man. I don't know, man. But they robbed Von, man. They fucked Von over, bro. Like they took his whole deposit. Now you ask yourself with the Von robbery, with the money. Hey, look, I know if we reported about it, I know Lil Durk heard about it, right? So I reported about it, ANC reported about it, Made Media reported about it, whoever else reported about it. Whoever got a page, they reported about it. I know Lil Durk heard it from somebody, you know, but maybe he just got tired of killing motherfuckers. Nah, man, actually, I call that a coward, man. If you gotta pay somebody to do a murder, bro, you a coward, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. You a bitch. You a bitch in the streets. I don't care if you do got money. You a bitch on everything. Some people hold you and you paying for motherfuckers because you scary. Because a real nigga, if somebody try you, you gonna go and get them yourself. Every nigga I know that's in Chicago, man, they going to get a nigga they self, man. They ain't finna pay nobody. That's another crime. On some real shit, that's another crime, man. You paying a motherfucker to kill somebody. Then if he fuck up, now you going to jail for attempt murder, that's life. If he accidentally don't kill him, that's still life because he attempted to. That's life in the Fed. That's life. If he don't kill him, you might get 20, 30. Come on, man. Like, fuck that. I ain't paying no nigga to do shit. Yeah, I don't like people like that though. People backdooring people. I hate people who backdoor people too. I don't like that shit, man. Bring it to a nigga front door if you got a problem. Don't snake no nigga. Don't snake no nigga, especially through no bitch or something. I know about the rules though. You know the 48 laws of power they call them. By any means necessary, however you got to get a motherfucker. I understand chess and everything. I understand that. But nah, man, if you got to get a nigga, bro, like I wouldn't even feel right putting a female in my business saying, hey, baby girl, hey, look, go over there and kick it with him. And then when he come over there, call me. Like I wouldn't even feel right. Cause the people I know, if she was the last one with him and it looked like a setup, she finna die. She finna die. Like they ain't gonna play this new generation. Like they think the back door cool. So that's why people like Journey White still walking around. That's why people like Nene Brooks still walking around. because they think it's funny. You a hero if you backdoor somebody now. You know, not my age group, not my generation. In a couple of more years up under me, they don't like they weren't raised like that, bro. But you a hero if you backdoor somebody now. That shit weird as hell. But OTF got a lot on their plate, man. Boona, the girl got caught with kilos, man. So for Boona to only get 7 grams, that means Boona had some personal cocaine on him that he was using, and they just got him on that because he bonded out. Old girl, they got caught with some kilos, man. They got caught with more than 10 fucking grams. I know this for a fact. They got caught with some kilos, bro. Some weight. The girl got caught though, and I don't know how Boona did they catch some text messages or whatever. I don't know if they called Booney Mo with the text messages or something, but it was his shit. You know, that old girl got caught with. So if he got 10 years or whatever, he finna get 10 to 15 years, 7 years. Old girl finna take that weight. She finna get hung. And most likely she had to take the weight for them to get Boona 7 years. So Boona got 7 years. Booney Mo got 7 years. Not Boona. Boona fighting the murder, but Booney Mo, he got 7 years for the trafficking. Yeah, though. Hey, you could take some weight though. You could take some weight though, but I just hope you know it's gonna be hard getting a job. Like you done went from being a civilian, can get any job working at the airport TSA. She a female, bro. Now she a felony. Now her life fucked up. Your life already fucked up. Booney Mo life already fucked up. He didn't beat a murder case. He didn't beat all type of cases, bro. Shooting at the police. He didn't beat all his life already fucked up. He a career crook. He didn't got 20 drug cases selling to the police. He sold to the police 10 times, man. Go and look at Booney Mo record. He sold to the undercovers 10 times, man. Every time he get out, he served another undercover. So he ain't good at hustling. It look good, but he done been to jail 10 times for it. It look good because he wearing the chains and the ice. But shit, ask him how many times in his life have he been in jail? It don't add up, man. It don't add up if you've been in jail for 20 years of your life and you 35, you've been in jail for 20 years of your life, nigga. That means from 15 to 20, you've been in and out of jail, man. From 15 to 35, you've been in and out that motherfucker. There ain't no motherfucking Olympic medal. You don't get no medal for that shit. That shit ain't cool. That shit dumb as hell. I wish I would have listened to the old school when he told me. He say, man, you running around this bitch thinking it's a game. You gonna be right back in there. I went 50 more times to the joint. I went 10 times just on being around gang members. Me with P5 crack. I was with P5 crack 3 times when I went for being around gang members, being around felons. The police took me to jail. Oh man, we gotta take you, man. You on parole. You ain't supposed to be around them, bro. I was pissed. I was pissed than a motherfucker, bro. Imagine coming home, bro, and then 2 days later, the law taking you back to Stateville, talking about you violated your parole, bro. Like, that's crazy. I done had some shit happen to me, man. Some real shit. Some shit that you would be like, God damn. The cigarette just half of it. The cigarette just the half of the story. I got did dirty a couple times. Oh, he got caught. He got caught like Nebraska. He got caught in Nebraska. I know Nebraska don't play either. I know Nebraska don't play. I know somebody who got caught with a gun and an eighth of cocaine, bro, hard. And they got 30 years in Nebraska, bro. Right now. They still up in there, bro. They got 30 years. They got caught with a gun, and a motherfucking a eighth of crack. And they got 30 years. You say what Vonnie Daddy at? Man, Vonnie Daddy, man. Hold on, let me see where he at, man. Let me see where he at. Oh yeah, they gave him 30 years, man. They gave him 30 years, man. Hey, brother Hassan.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I need you to just bless my channel, man. My people love you, man. They asking where you at, man. That you
Okay.
good. Just let them know you good, man.
I'm good. What you need me to do?
Hey, no, they wanted to see you, man. They asking where you at, man. But hey, you got some people who concerned about you, man. They know shit real, man. You got some people that don't get no fuck. You know, it's all about content, man. You know, I talk to you every day, man. So, you know, they on here though. They was just asking where you was.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Swipe check in. Make sure I'm good. Like he my A1 day one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's body dead, man. Y'all saying y'all brother or son, man. We ain't gonna call him Vonnie dead, man. He said he don't want Lil Durk or Vonnie attached to King Von or his name. Hey, yeah, they on here. They on this motherfucker. They hear you.
Okay, it's all good. It's good. I'm just trying to stay out the way. That's all, and stay safe. That's all. That's all. Stay out the way and stay safe. And just believe it doesn't feel good for me to speak against my son. It doesn't feel good. This is nothing I get excitement out of or enjoyment out of, but it is what it is, you know. It's not nothing that I feel I'm proud about, but it's what it is, you know. You know, you don't never cross no real one. That's just what it is. You don't cross no real one. No, you just don't. You know, you don't, especially for fake people. But fake gravitates towards the fake, real gravitate towards the real. It's just what it is.
Monique said, "Thank you, brother Hassan, for telling the truth. Stay blessed and safe." You say he shouldn't have came on here and said, "Hey, look, brother. Hey, look, brother." He come on here and say whatever the fuck he want to say on everything. He could say whatever he want to say on my channel. This channel is this real free. This real freedom of speech over here. He can say whatever he want. Motherfucker mad. Hey, it's on them. He ain't got no platform. He ain't got no voice. He trying to get it out to the masses. Hey, hey, see, this why I say y'all got to stop being green. Hey, some conversation shouldn't even be brought up, right? So it even shouldn't even be a doubt. It shouldn't even be a doubt that a motherfucker even backdoor Vaughn. It shouldn't be a doubt that a nigga empty out his motherfucking safe deposit box, right? If you a real nigga, right? That shouldn't even be in the conversation, right? But it is. Cause somebody did that shit, man. Somebody really took his money, bro. Somebody really robbed Vaughn after he died, bro. Yeah, your son. We know. I'm just saying your son did it. That's why I say motherfuckers got to stop being green. Some of this shit really happened. Even King Von Mama and them and Balo and them came out and said that the deposit box was gone. If you stole the deposit box, I believe you did everything, motherfucker, on everything. You guilty of everything. Hey, a thief ain't gonna stop at no deposit box. On some real shit. A thief ain't gonna stop, man, till he get caught, man. That's just like a killer. A killer ain't gonna stop shooting motherfuckers and killing until he get caught or get killed. He ain't gonna stop. Ask any killer. Well, you can't. Well, wait till one of the bloodhounds go live and ask him. They gonna tell you. They don't mind snitching on themselves. They gonna tell you. Hell yeah, I keep shooting people. After I snort a line, I shoot another motherfucker. They just riding around sticking their guns out the window and shooting people. Yeah, thief only stop in the trap. Yeah, they hear you though, brother Sign, man. I just had to get you on here, man. Get you some air, man. You can talk about whatever you want to, man. They just wanted to hear you, man. I be seeing some people like the other day. I seen some old people. I was like, I'm gonna put them on here just to let them talk his shit, man. You know, they ain't gotta believe you, man. When shit unfold, man, they'll believe it.
Ain't whether they believe it or not, just so they know what it is. If they listen to Von music and they know he don't cap in his raps, he laid everything out. So now he lying in his raps. Why he told? If I die, it came from the inside. It's all simple. It's all simple.
Hey, man, all them little niggas who be rapping, man, they say be killing, and it come out that they be killing. They weren't capping in their raps, man. I thought Lil Jeff was capping for a long time. I'm like, this nigga ain't got no motherfucking no 7, 8 hats. He lying. This little motherfucker been putting in work overtime. You hear me? It's coming out. They killing in 2s and 3s. Motherfuckers who we like, oh man, Lil Stabman got killed in the west suburbs. Lil Jeff and them did it. You hear me? Like they claiming this shit. They talking about bodies on layaway and every motherfucking thing. I thought he was just joking. I ain't know he was real. Shit. I thought he was just fucking around. I'm like, nah, I ain't never heard of this nigga. He ain't got no bodies. I would have heard that he killed some motherfuckers. Hey, this little motherfucker was working overtime, man. And I know how Vaughn is, man. Oh, there. I just can't believe like how he was just motherfucking how he was getting robbed like that, man, without doing shit about it. That ain't him, man.
Sometimes you have to tuck your tail when you know you done things. Sometimes you gotta let shit slide when you trying to perfect yourself and turn yourself into a better person. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And you always can feel death when it's close and when.
Hold on. This guy got 7-4 in the back of his name. I know you broke. Cause all the GDs in Chicago down there, y'all broke as fuck on everything. I ain't in no gang. Y'all broke. Duck gone, go and get a job, man. JoJo, go and get a job. Little Mister, go and get a job. They gone now, man. It's enough of that. You riding somebody wave, man. Go and get a job, brother. Flame World TV 7-4. Go and get a job. You don't even know your literature. On everything. You don't even know your literature. You got 7-4 in your name, though. You go fast off my shit. On everything. Broke as hell. Ain't got no money. Living off a female right now. I hope that ain't that nigga who was on Maury. I hope that ain't that flame who was on Maury. God damn it. The girl say, you used me for my food stamps and got me pregnant. Oh, there thing. Get your little goof ass old boy. Go play with somebody. These in Milwaukee. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Milwaukee shit. They was deadly though. Lil Jeff and them. They was deadly. Now Q50 and them, they just capping. They capping in they raps. Q50 ain't doing shit. It's just somebody happened to get killed. He get jump online. Whoa, whoa, ha, ha. Y'all motherfuckers think he done did it. He one of them good kids, man. That ain't gonna die in this shit. I see. He gonna stay alive. Everybody else but he gonna be an old dope fan when he get done. Yeah, niggas broke, man. Especially Duck side, man. Don't say nothing to me. Y'all broke as hell over there. And y'all ain't getting no money on everything. Y'all better keep interviewing, man, because I'm running the laps around y'all. Matter of fact, hey, I'm buying motherfuckers catalogs from over there, man. I got $100 for you niggas, man. On everything. Holla at Nene, man. Inbox Nene, you want to sell y'all catalog. Y'all career over with. On everything. The most I'm giving out is for Dutchy, man. No, Dutchy, I fuck with Dutchy. The most I'm giving out is for FBG Young, man. I got 3,000 for your whole catalog, your life rights, man. On some real shit. You niggas need it. Y'all got ops. Y'all better use that 3 to move to Atlanta or somewhere. Niggas got ops to be talking shit to me. I'm cool. All I gotta do is stay in the house and wait till your ass gets smoked and report about it. That's all I gotta do, brother. You gotta go outside and run around. My money come to me. Ding, 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 ding. You hear me? It's the difference between me and you, brother. Y'all waiting on Duck to come back to get a check, not me. I might take a check to Duck when I go up there, goddamn it. I don't know who that was, but fuck both of them on everything. Talking about some 7-4 in the back of their name, man. Niggas, Larry Hoover and them don't know y'all, man. He told y'all that shit when he got out, man. He said, I don't know y'all. Nigga still claiming that shit. He don't know y'all, man. Start something new, man. Start the albino gang or some shit. Yeah, we buying catalogs for 3 5s for real though. Hey, yeah, but brother, time, man. I was just calling you. I'm gonna get back to my show, man. Just let you know, just call you, check on you, let the people talk to you and shit like that, man.
I appreciate all.
All right, I'm finna get back to my business though. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody who support Brother Hassan. You ain't gotta support him. I will. All right, y'all. So we're gonna watch this family real quick so I can roll up. But this is the family OTF Boona. And that ain't Boona friend. That's Vonnie friend, man. Vonnie, OTF Vonnie. Dude was Vonnie homie. So Vonnie probably goddamn it sent the police at Boona, man. It's a dirty game, man. I just hope one of them brothers get out and get on DJU or somebody and tell a story. Somebody got to tell the story, damn it. Everybody can't go down, man. All five of them. Shout out to everybody on here. I love y'all.
Shit feel good.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Nigga, fuck.
Okay, man.
You know what I'm saying?
How you feeling, bro? You good?
Yeah, the free smurf, free my brother, man. Y'all know the realest finna be back down, man. You know what I'm saying? By the time, y'all gotta go cop this shit. This shit feel good too. Real material, thick. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that cheap shit, man. Y'all need to go cop this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the free smirk in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these.
Now we got this video that shows a child shot outside Cumberland Mall in Cobb County. This is something you never want to see. We blurred his face because he's a young victim of crime. Cobb police say someone shot this child and a man in the mall's parking lot. Their injuries were in the leg and the foot. Police say the shooting happened after people in two different cars fired shots at each other. They have not arrested them.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, you got 25?
Yeah,
my bitch be smoking that shit. Let me see.
Man.
Damn, you got that Zoba. How much is it?
235.
225.
235.
Hell no, no 200 no 25. Hello? Hey, Duty Low, he talking about 225. All right. About 225.
What's up, man? How you doing?
The body outside a church in Snellville this morning.
Fox 5's Tyler Fingert has been following this story since it broke and joins us now with.
Fam, today we're going to the A. We got to talk about some players from Chicago who moved to the A with their CEO. Recent reports suggest that an aspiring rapper from Chicago had got arrested on some shocking charges, to say the least. They say he kidnapped somebody straight from their home, duct taped them, tried to rob them, and then drove them to a church where he allegedly shot the man 17 times before leaving his body in the parking lot. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this sounds insane. In the comments, people are already saying this man bringing Chicago tactics down to Atlanta. You got to ask yourself, when that lifeline get cut off, when the CEO get locked up, and the money slow down, what extreme measures do some people take? Because I think in this video, we explain one. So today in this video, we're breaking it down. His background, his ties to Chicago, the big name rapper he's connected to, his criminal history, and most importantly, we're going to pay our respects to the young man who tragically lost his life in the middle of this madness. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, me, Michael Golden, also known by his rap stage name as OTF Boona.
So I'm dressed in all black in them Hellcats. Lapping thirsty, trying to look and see what you need.
Now, OTF Boona didn't play when it came to Lord Durk. That was his CEO. That was his man. He made headlines after a viral clip of him being more aggressive than Lord Durk's security. Back in 2021, Boona got arrested after he got into a shootout in the parking lot of a local mall in Atlanta, Georgia. You see, back in March of 2021, Cobb County police were investigating after a man and child were shot outside of Cumberland Mall. It was a Tuesday evening, and police said one of the victims suffered from a gunshot wound to the leg and the other was injured in the foot. Investigators believe it was a shootout between the two groups. It was later rumored that the victim was a local Atlanta rapper who was identified as Lil Man. They say Lil Man is also allegedly from Lil Baby's neighborhood. And some say that led to Lil Durk's crib getting ran up in by his affiliates down there in Atlanta. The Boona later got arrested on 6/4/2022 after authorities was able to locate the phone that was on the scene and realized he left his phone. But he came home in 2024 after being sentenced to 8 years. He only served 2 and had 6 on probation.
County tonight.
That's where investigators say a man and a child were shot in a parking lot outside of Cumberland Mall.
News Edge reporter Denise Dillon joins us live with the latest details. Denise.
Yeah, the shooting happened right in front of these restaurants here at Cumberland Mall. I talked to a couple of people who were eating dinner at the time. They heard the shots. They looked out and saw people running for cover.
Like, it was just like a very chaotic moment.
I saw somebody hit the ground, people running.
There were people running and zooming and everything.
And they closed the shutters in the restaurant.
A shootout in the parking lot of Cumberland Mall. Witnesses say they saw people in 2 cars yelling at each other. Then they got out, guns in hand.
We hear gunfire. I peek around. I see the guys coming out of the vehicle that's facing the same direction as us, shooting into the vehicle next to them.
Crystal Schmidt says they got back in their cars and sped through the parking lot while one man was leaning out the window, still shooting. In the melee, a man and a young boy, about 8 years old, were both hit by bullets, one in the leg, one in the foot. Police say the child was rushed to the hospital.
And the little boy was such a trooper that he didn't even cry. Nothing. He laid there while this really cool nurse came and bandaged him up.
And Cobb police tell me that while some of the gunmen did get in those cars and leave, others may have still been here at the mall when investigators arrived. At this point, they're still trying to account for everyone who was involved. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Denise, thanks for the link.
But that same year, his CEO, rapper Lil Durk, real name Durk Banks, was arrested in Florida on October 24, 2024 on federal murder for hire charges. He was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals on his way to board a private jet and was being held without bond. Now, Lil Durk has yet to be granted bond while he awaits to go to trial. And just like many of his other artists and even close family and friends, the primary breadwinner was no longer able to give, at least at the moment. And now they had to make means on their own. And that's what Boona did, or at least tried to. But his way, it involved shooting a man 17 times that he once associated himself with. A man that got too comfortable with just OTF. He backdoored him and ultimately got nothing and still ended up getting arrested with the chance of getting life in jail. Now, as a lot of the OTF members had moved to Atlanta, they end up bumping heads with the young man identified as Oz who lived down there. Some say he was a cameraman and just a local connect. Earlier this year, he did a skit with Lil Durk's artist OTF Duty Low.
What's going on? For the weed.
Oh, yeah, you got a tray 5?
Yeah, you know
yeah, my bitch be smoking that shit. Let me see.
Man.
Damn, you got that Zoba. How much is it there?
200, 3.5.
200 tray 5?
200,
Hell no, I got 200 on tray 5. Hello? Hey, Duty Low, he talking about 200 tray 5. All right. About 200 tray 5.
What's up, man? How you doing?
He talking about 200 tray 5.
200 or what?
He ain't got no motherfucking bubble run.
$200 shit right
He ain't got no motherfucking gelato. He ain't got no motherfucking kush. He ain't got no motherfucking black run. He ain't got no motherfucking purple run. He ain't got no motherfucking Undertaker. He ain't got no motherfucking Kane. He ain't got no motherfucking. Oh, damn, y'all done got out on. Damn, I ain't know, boys. I'm gonna catch y'all, boys.
Fast forward to July 24, 2025. As mentioned, the Gwinnett County Police were investigating a homicide in the 2400 block of Webb Ginhouse Road near Dogwood Road in Snellville area. That's where Cannon United Methodist Church is located. According to police, a local citizen walking by had reported the body just after 6 a.m. Tuesday. Officers responded and found a Hispanic male believed to be in his 20s with at least one gunshot wound. That next morning, which was Wednesday, authorities identified the victim as 28-year-old Lawrenceville resident Oscar Alex Cruz. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. At first, police said the homicide didn't appear to be connected to the church, and investigators were unsure if the murder took place there. They said the shooting was isolated and there was no need for concern around the area. According to a GoFundMe set up by Cruz's sister, Oscar left behind a son named Hendrix. Jessica Cruz described her brother as a light in our lives. Quote, a devoted father and truly one of the sweetest souls you can ever meet. Boona was later arrested, was later confirmed that Oz was duct taped as Boona demanded money. Took him from his home, which was a local townhouse in Gwinnett County, and then took him to the local church as he was zip-tied before shooting him 17 times and leaving his body in the parking lot.
The body outside a church in Snellville this morning.
Fox 5's Tyler Fingert has been following this story since it broke and joins us now with the latest information. Tyler?
Yeah, Russ, good evening to you. This church's parking lot turned into a crime scene for hours this morning after finding a man dead. Now investigators are trying to figure out what happened.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
United Methodist Church on Webb Gin House Road is supposed to be a place of peace and prayer. But Tuesday morning, a disturbing discovery. A man was found dead outside with few clues and many questions.
That was the last place I would think you would see something like that.
Matt Hale lives near the church and says it was surprising the victim was found on its property.
Do like a 4-mile circuit, kind of not too far from there. So I'm walking right by there every day. So to check online and see that something like that's happened was kind of shocking.
Gwinnett County Police say a passerby noticed the victim in the parking lot at around 6 a.m. and called 911. Officers rushed to the scene and found a Hispanic man believed to be in his 20s dead from a single gunshot wound. It's unclear when the shooting happened or if it even happened there. Police say it doesn't appear to have anything to do with the church.
Still an active investigation, and we do believe it to be an isolated case at this time.
Gwinnett County Police had a number of investigators on scene, including detectives and crime scene techs. They gathered evidence and worked to figure out what happened. Neighbors hope police can solve the case.
I always hear it's a random event, but to the people that are impacted by it, it's not random. It's their life, and this is our community. So we want to make sure everything can get back to the safe place that we're accustomed to.
As of right now, there is no word of any suspect so far. Gwinnett County Police have not identified the victim. If you know anything, you're asked to reach out to Gwinnett County Police. We're live in Gwinnett County tonight. Tyler Fink.
Now Boona has 10 new felony charges: murder, possession, felony murder, aggravated assault, aggravated battery, home invasion, kidnapping, armed robbery, false imprisonment, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Hey fam, let this be a lesson. I don't care who people fake associated with or how you think they're going to move based on their quote-unquote stature. These people not to be trusted. Tread lightly.
Yeah, so anyways, that wasn't never Boona homie. That was OTF Bonnie homie. And he was a cameraman / the plug. He was the plug, basically. Dude was a plug. He was a plug like a socket. Like he got the weight, and what happened at Durk crib, they was trying to say the motherfuckers dropped the low, it was they people. Like it was a Latino that was involved with the home invasion. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how they find out. I'm thinking like, did they get somebody's shoe and then take their DNA, and once they got the name back from the police, they like, no, he was over here landscaping or something, and they got the police off, and then they was gonna kill him eventually. But that was OTF Bonnie homie though, who Boona killed. That's crazy.
At the end of the day, this just show you how the streets don't got no loyalty. One man can feed his whole crew. And once that money slow up, once that lifeline get cut, some people gonna expose their true colors. And in 2025, you can afford to trust everybody smiling in your face. Rest in peace to that young man who lost his life in this situation, and love and condolences to his family. And let this be a reminder, chasing the fast way out will always come with a price. Fam, this was the story of an inspiring local Chicago rapper who moved to Atlanta along his CEO, but suddenly his CEO gets arrested. And now this man do the unthinkable, trying to earn some new cash. Like cross somebody he knew after developing a relationship, breaking into his house, zip tying him before shooting him 17 times and dropping him off at a local church. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Oh yeah, they finna hang Boona, man. Hey, look, first of all, Who the fuck shoot somebody and then move their body? Like, wherever you get killed at, that's where you finna die at. You hear me? Like, we ain't finna be carrying you around. That's why I don't like The Shot. The TV show The Shot. Man, the ending of the movie, the ending of The Shot, they had Jason Weaver and the other dude move the lady body. Like, ain't nobody moving no bodies, man. And now they come out with the police. Get your hands up. Now they got to explain to the police why they moved this lady body. I'm like, that's some goofy shit, man. Ain't nobody doing that shit in real life, moving no motherfucking bodies. But some Italians in a cartel. Ain't no niggas doing it. Niggas ain't touching no bodies. Niggas, goddamn it, you got to be real sick to kill a motherfucker and then say, pick up his legs. You got to be a sick motherfucker, shoot a motherfucker, and then help me get his body in the hell no. You the motherfucker shot him, you flip him over in the trunk. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that shit crazy with Boona though, but we gonna see how it play out. We definitely gonna see how it play out, man. Durk them trial supposed to start in Durk them trial start in October. Yeah, I think October. That's when they trial supposed to start, but it ain't gonna start in October. It's gonna start next year. They pushed Marley and AJ trial back to 2027 or 26. Yeah, 2026. He said he'll be 68 next week. Man, you blessed, brother. Niggas ain't living to see 12 years old around this motherfucker. I seen a person with a GoFundMe today talking about they 17-year-old just died. If you just listened to me and you would have got life insurance, shit, you would be up right now bag. You would have you a bag right now. If you would have got life insurance, since I've been saying life insurance, and your 17-year-old just got killed, you would have had some money. I hate to say it like that, but you know, shit, you can't bring your son back. At least you can have a fucking bag. At least you can have some money to live and shit, probably chase your dreams. Shit. I don't know. Hell yeah. Hey, I love to see 68, bro. 70, 80, 90, all that shit. I ain't gonna complain, say my back hurting, my bones hurting, and none of that shit. I'm just gonna live through it till it's time. All right, y'all. We finna watch Vlad real quick. I know some of y'all don't like Vlad for y'all own reasons, and I can't knock y'all for that. Hey, but look, Vlad, I fuck with Vlad. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I understand that he a fucking he a blogger. And whatever he said about Farrakhan, hey, if you mad about that, then shit, I'm with Vlad. Fuck Farrakhan. They backdoored Malcolm X. They backdoored him, man, on everything. Point blank, period. That man, they backdoored Malcolm X, man. So fuck the Farrakhan them. Nigga, on everything. We can have a bacon off. You bring your halal bacon and I bring my pork bacon. We can have a bacon off. You backdoor Malcolm X. I can't fuck with you, man. Can't fuck with you at all.
Great ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix, you decide where they go. Put your ideas into play with AI. And watch them shape.
All right, here we go. Today we have Hernandez Govan. who just was found not guilty by a Memphis jury of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder for the killing of young Dolph. Today, he joins us to do his first interview after the case. Hernandez, welcome to Vlad TV.
Appreciate you, Vlad, for having me.
Well, me and you have actually been talking for a while.
Correct.
And we were supposed to do this interview a while back, but then things kind of went haywire. So here we are today. So I want to start at the very beginning. Born and raised in Memphis?
Correct.
Now, you got in a lot of trouble over the course of your life. So over 26 years, you were in and out of jail for various crimes like aggravated assault, drug possession, and so forth.
Yes.
Why are you getting in trouble so much?
Well, I'm sure you know I grew up in an environment called Orange Mound, home of A-Ball and MJG. So, you know, it's a pretty rough environment, to say it in a nice way. So, you know, growing up, that was all around me. It was all I seen.
What was the longest bid that you did?
5.
For what?
Gun possession and drugs.
Okay, so leading up to the incident, you and Big Jook had a relationship.
Yes, he was an associate of mine. Yes, sir.
You were how old when you met him?
Met Jook when I was around between 22, 25 years of age.
Okay, you guys used to gamble together.
Yeah, that's how we met, gambling.
Okay, and you guys are like almost cousins?
Yeah, his mom married someone years ago. Well, was in a relationship with someone years ago that I'm very close to. And I'll just say that. And so, you know, we used to, you know, that's how we became close associates back in the day. Got comfortable with each other, gambling and things like that.
Okay, and Big Jook is the brother of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's your relationship with Yo Gotti?
I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him, never did any business with him whatsoever. That's why it was strange to me.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all ain't even see the play. Hey, Vlad say, so what's your relationship with Yo Gotti? I never met him, never seen him, never talked to him. How the fuck y'all from? Hey, where Yo Gotti from, man? Hey, where Yo Gotti from? Who from Memphis, man? Where Yo Gotti from, man? Yo Gotti from North Memphis. Man, them niggas know each other. Memphis small than a motherfucker, man. He know Juke, but he don't know. He know Big Juke, but he don't know Gotti. Man, get the fuck out of here.
They got comfortable with each other, gambling and things like that.
Okay, and Big Jook is the brother of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's your relationship with Yo Gotti?
I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him, never did any business with him whatsoever. That's why it was strange to me, all the comments and hoorah on social media accusing me of doing things that was absolutely not true, because I never had any dealings with Yo Gotti whatsoever, period.
Now, what about young Dolph?
Yeah, I know Dolph. I knew Dolph personally. Yes, sir. We did business years ago before he actually blew up. He was rapping at the time, but he hadn't blown up yet. You know, just being in the streets, selling petty marijuana back and forth. So yeah, I knew Dolph personally. He was a good dude.
Okay, and you also had a relationship with Daddy O, who's the owner of Paper Route Records.
Correct. Yes,
okay,
sir.
What's that relationship about?
Just the same. I met Daddy O from, I got a brother named Ziploc from South Memphis. And we used to just sell petty marijuana years ago, in and out of hotel rooms when we were younger, just doing our thing, just trying to hustle.
Now, you and Dolph, did you ever have a falling out, or did you have a good relationship overall?
Never had a falling out with Dolph. You know, we did a couple transactions years and years ago. We never had a reason to fall out. I'm not a rapper, you know. Dolph was just, this one, he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And at the beginning of his music career. And so, you know, Everything, anytime we met up and did business, it was all good. Never had an issue.
Well, at one point, Young Dolph and Yo Gotti started getting into it. Do you know the reason why the friction actually started? Because you hear like 20 different stories.
Well, from what I understand, I know Gotti tried to sign him years ago. And, you know, for whatever reason, Dolph decided not to. I think Dolph was close friends with Gucci Mane at the time. Gucci and Gotti relationship kind of deteriorated over the years. And I think that just all played a factor, or whatever the case may be. You know, Dolph deciding not to sign and giving his reasons for not wanting to sign the CMG. The story about it being about a girl or whatever the case may be.
I heard that also.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. It was just a potential business deal gone bad, from what I understand.
Well, you have rap beefs where people do diss records against each other, but in this case, it escalated into actual violence. Dolph got shot up in LA at one point, and then he was in a bulletproof car. They got shot up, you know, down south at a later point. So there was just a lot of chaos that was happening during that time. From your point of view, like, you don't know Gotti, but you're friends with Juk, and you also know Dolph. What did you think about these things escalating in Memphis and all over the South?
Well, you know, actually, you know, when you sit back and you analyze everything, you know, and just giving my honest opinion on it, and I mean, numerous of other people have said what I'm about to say. I don't think you can go find one song where you hear Yo Gotti dissing Dolph. It was more so Dolph every time. Every other song he dropped, he was mentioning Gotti and Juk, and sometimes his family. And so I think they kind of lit the fire to it, escalated it, or whatever the case may be. I do know of a situation, not the name drop, but we got a very well-known, respected NBA player from our city that wanted to see the beef end. He reached out to a well-respected club promoter in Memphis, Tennessee, and asked him to reach out to both parties and try to dead the beef. Well, he reached out to Gotti, and Gotti was all for it. He was open to having a conversation with Dolph, possibly meeting up to put an end to it. When this particular club promoter reached out to Dolph, Dolph said, "Fuck no," hung up the phone in his face and blocked him. He didn't want no parts of squashing it, and I'm just being honest about the situation. So, you know, I say that to say that all of this could have been avoided if egos wasn't in the way.
If you were sexually abused while in
All right, here we go. I'm DJ Vlad, founder of Vlad TV. Back in 2008, I started my YouTube channel with nothing but a vision.
All right, so he only got one out there, Govan, so far. CMG just hit 100 million with Gorilla. Juk was not allowed to hurt the brand. Hey, that nigga say he know Gotti personally and everything, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I wasn't there and none of that. But man, you ain't finna see no car outside your house, parked beside your house. And that motherfucker sitting right across the street from your house out of nowhere, Benz. Like, hell no. Like, hell no. Them niggas parked the car by his house. He just got off, man. That's all to it, bro. He caught a blessing. That's all we can say. He caught a blessing, bro. Yeah, he caught a motherfucking good blessing, cause he guilty. He just got caught a good blessing.
They got me feeling like I'm academic. And the YouTuber name is Ceddy Nash. Now, Ceddy Nash, think about it, people had ordered a guy named Hernandez Govan to find killers to execute hits on any PRE members. The biggest of the fish would be Young Dolph, who supposedly there was 100,000 on his head. Now, some way, somehow, the shooter, Justin Johnson, obviously because he was pictured in surveillance video, this and third, he got found guilty. Now, the person who paid or was the middleman in between Big Jook and the shooter was a guy named Hernandez Govan, as I've said. He went through a trial and he got found innocent. And, you know, I'm going to do some more digging into it and kind of start reviewing some of the documents that we definitely didn't cover because we only covered a limited amount of time. I'm going to review the transcripts and go. Hernandez Govan did speak at a point, and when he spoke at a point, on reporting a lot of the details, even more than
this trash. This all trash right here. And I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. So Cornelius Smith about to get life, bro. Dude about to get life. I think we got a fake Hernandez Govan profile in here. Hey, y'all niggas is crazy, man. Nigga, they was like, hey, bro. Mason's mom, what's up, little lady?
So he thinks it's a fake profile. He adds the profile, but it's the real guy.
Y'all crazy. Y'all funny as hell. I've been getting hella trolls as of late. What troll for to get rusted today? What's the word? Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's the word?
Shit, you tell me.
Whoa.
Congratulations, fool. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I look at this nigga face, I wouldn't play with him. This guy right here, he just beat this case, and I could tell he's still on timing. He's still on timing.
Congratulations, fool. I mean, shoot, what's going on, man? You straight? I mean, it's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We would have thought you would have been on the town or something like that, bro. Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Okay, it was you kind of, I don't know, man. You kind of.
Yo, look how this nigga looking. He looking more mad than he was in court.
You straight? You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like, at that.
Man, you know, I just don't respect. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how, you know, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you tried to flip it when you get to the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like bar you from Memphis from doing some goofy ass shit like that. Like,
First off, why you talking to, nigga? Any nigga ban me from Memphis, I do my step play. You can do that old man stale face shit you got going on, nigga, but this Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what got going on, bro, but I'm one of them niggas you'll come on an.
Hey, that's how you know he a goofy. He gotta explain to somebody every other day that he a Crip or a gang member. That he a Crip or he a gangster. On everything. Every other day, somebody get on his ass. I'm a Crip, I'm a rolling 60. You ain't gotta keep on telling nobody that. You ain't gotta keep on telling nobody that. Yeah. He always want to be part of something till he become part of something, man. See, he be clout chasing. That's all he do is clout chase. Want to be part of something. Ain't no Crips, man. Talking about some man. Dude killed a real Crip or a real BD or like a real gang member, active gang member, I must say. Ain't nobody on the internet that's no real gang members, bro. That's reporting about and documenting paperwork and people cases and he guilty and saying they guilty before he guilty and all that. Look, this what happened. Like, ain't nobody doing that, bro. You a civilian, man. Just sit your ass down and make your money, brother. Yeah, cuz trying too hard.
You're not talking to me like that, nigga, for surely. I'm not that nigga.
One thing we ain't finna do is argue on Instagram. You know, I look at you as like little kids at high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet has been invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to do this. Like, I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon. Nigga, we can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your nigga. We ain't got to do this shit.
Oh, shit.
First off, a nigga beat me up, nigga. Definitely, that ain't never happened. So you definitely won't come to LA. For sure, you won't be coming to goddamn LA. Nigga, that's one thing you won't do, nigga. My city? You talking like that, bro?
Just get ran out of your city for bringing Lil Woody to the 60s.
I got ran out of my city?
Then you have to pay some niggas out the 60s.
Trust me, if I pay anybody, I'm paying ops. That's who I pay, nigga.
Hey, I just want to say this. If he all the way from Sacramento, what op do he got in California, Los Angeles? That's too far away, man. It's impossible, man, for you to be 6 hours away. That's just like a nigga from Chicago saying that a motherfucker in Minnesota is his op. Like, come on, man. You ain't got no ops, brother. You a motherfucking YouTube Crip, man. Stop it. He a YouTube Crip. Or a crisis actor, either one.
I pay niggas to get niggas out the way. Watch him.
Wait, is this Ceddy Nash dude? Like, is he like gangster like that? Oh shit! He said, "I'm paying by. I'm paying." Now he's talking. It's crazy how he's talking to this guy. I personally believe this dude promised to pay dudes to kill Dolph, and Dolph is dead. I wouldn't be talking crazy to this guy.
Wait, if you were locked up in Illinois juvie at Cook County, the Audi home, or anywhere else in the system, this is the money glitch that's getting former.
Especially, he might be having that chip on his shoulder, like, yeah, nigga, I killed one of y'all, a nigga who's beloved, and he gone. And nigga, I went to trial and I beat it, nigga. Like, he might be feeling untouchable. He might be thinking I could put belt to ass on anybody.
Mouth, nigga, if I slap the that's one thing. So first off, nigga, and you come to Atlanta, bro. Let me tell you something. You slick ass little bean head ass niggas, bro. Niggas like you, bro. I slap the shit out of nigga. I'll give your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing Depends out this motherfucker. Ain't you like he's like 70-year-old talking shit, nigga? Talking about.
Man, I can tell the way you talking. You ain't need in a fight, probably. You just only fight you been in is in your dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
I'll be in LA, nigga, 3 days and wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
All right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm gonna drop my low and let you know where I'm at, and I'm gonna see if your podcasting ass gonna pull up and stand on all this gangster shit that you talk. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number one.
What you on? First of all, I think you around here claiming the 60s on some goofy shit.
First off, nigga, come find out. Come to the set. Come find out. Come to the set, nigga. Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, man. No disrespect to the role in the 60s, man. No disrespect at all, man. And I ain't talking about all the roles in the 60s, but whatever the fuck he say he from If he a part of y'all gang, I've been gang banging, bro, for a long time. This nigga a goofy. So that mean a lot of y'all ass on that block is some motherfucker Gisnoofy. If y'all will accept him, y'all will accept anybody on some real shit, bro. On some real shit. That's all I'm saying, bro. I've been around killers, gang members, all that shit in one room. We done slept on the floor together, the couch together, you know what I'm talking about? Like for real. And he just ain't one of them, man. He an embarrassment, man. I hate to even hear I hate to hear him say rolling 60. Cause when I first got on YouTube, the man was pointing out the murder car for Young Dolph in them case. There go the murder car in the video with Young straight drop. How the fuck you a crip and you did that? He pointed out the shit. Oh my mom, when I first got on YouTube, the man say the white car that was used, the white car that was parked across the street from Govan house, he said that was the car straight drop shit. Man, that nigga ain't paying shit. That nigga ain't paying shit, man. That nigga ain't paying nobody, man. He a fan of Lil Durk's now, man. He hear Lil Durk now rapping about putting money on people's head. Now he paying for motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, if you paying somebody, pay them to do me then. So we can split the money and then they can go back to you and tell you owe them more. Goof 5.
Hey, I'm free of all charges.
Lamest nigga
on
You bring your ass. You bring your ass to LA. You
Dang, I'm free of all charges. I'm slapping niggas. Nah, this is crazy.
niggas like you, bro. I slap the shit out of nigga. I'll give your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing the pins out this motherfucker. Ain't you like he's like 70-year-old talking shit. Nigga talking about.
Man, I can tell the way you talking. You ain't need in a fight, probably. You just only fight you been in is in your dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
I'll be in LA, nigga, 3 days and wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
All right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm gonna drop my low and let you know where I'm at, and I'm gonna see if your podcasting ass gonna pull up and stand on all this gangster shit that you talking. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number one.
What you on?
What?
First of all, I think you around here claiming the 60s on some goofy shit.
First off, nigga, come find out. Come to the set. Come find out. Come to the set, nigga. Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
Hey, I'm free of all charges now. I'm slapping.
You bring your ass. You bring your ass to LA. You bring your ass to LA, nigga. I'm gonna find out. And if I'm paying niggas, I'm gonna pay niggas.
Wait, is this guy like that or is he trolling? Because I know this guy like that.
You ain't gonna make it, nigga.
Oh, okay. So you talking like you paying niggas on Instagram. You saying all that goofy. That's how I know you're a goofy. You saying shit like that on IG. What you gonna do?
No, you said I'm paying niggas. I said if I was to pay niggas, it'd be to paint niggas. Ain't none of that shit on my rap. I'm a nigga that get my hands dirty. I ain't gotta pay nobody. I tell my niggas, hey nigga, don't breathe, let that nigga go. I'll pay LA to stay off your ass just so I can catch you. Fuck is you talking about?
And nigga, I plan to be at No Jumper soon. Ain't that one of your second homes, nigga? You can meet me there, nigga.
Wait, he finna do a
No, hey, look. I know a lot of people be busting plays like Lil Woody and them, but dude ain't busting no plays, bro. He old, bro. Dude ass old. Dude ain't busting no play with him. He dead serious. Ceddy Nash say he killed the motherfucker and he beat the case. Y'all think he still playing? Y'all think he finna fight for his life and then get out playing about that this nigga reported about that he was guilty? Hey, y'all ain't listening, man. That nigga, that old ass nigga, straight for real. He for real. Ceddy Nash joking. Ceddy Nash joking. Dude for real. He down there lost his life, man. And he see this nigga every day before court. He see Ceddy Nash videos and he saying that he guilty. And then you see he got 80,000 views, 80K views saying that you guilty. That nigga ain't playing, man. This ain't no motherfucking play. You heard what he said, nigga. Who put you on for the role in the 60s? Ain't no nigga gonna be playing like that, bro. Only actor in this movie is Ceddy Nash. He the only actor. Ain't no nigga playing with him. And when dudes say he gonna smack him and all that, he ain't talking about that. He talking about seeing Ceddy Nash and probably gunning them down, man. Ain't no niggas playing. Hey, look, y'all know people is gunning people down when they woofing on the internet now. When I catch you, I'ma do you. Dude, 45 years old. You think he finna fight with Ceddy Nash? You think he finna wrestle with him? Man, he gonna gun him and he gonna gun his ass down or hire one of them little shorties to gun him down. And then you got Ceddy Nash on here now saying that he paid for murders. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I'd rather go on here. It's hey, like Drake said, I've been Urkel for some years. It's better being Jaleel, man. I'd rather be Steve Urkel, man, if this nigga a gangster. Yeah, old school ain't playing. Old school look like a motherfucker, a little pit bull with his head cut off. He look like he finna bark at 79.
A no jumper interview? Yo, it's like a rollout plan. Yo, you beat a murder. Yo, go do a no jumper and Vlad TV interview. Holy.
Man, if I catch you at no jumper, you gonna catch the black part of my hand, nigga. You type of nigga I smack with the back of my hand.
Ass out your ass in front of Adam, Remo, what's the name made the goofy ass shit by my daughter? The fat nigga name.
Flacco?
Man.
Yeah, him. I kick your ass.
Wait. Did he answer me just now? Because I don't even think he said Flacco. He just said him.
Man.
Yeah, him.
No, did he answer me?
The fat nigga name.
He not said Flacco.
Man.
Yeah, him.
Say that his city failed him. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Key Glock is doing what I ain't gonna lie. I think these PRE niggas, they're just ready to go kill niggas, man. Well, I'm saying PRE, but it's probably not PRE. It's probably just people who love Dolph. And he's like, my city failed, but what's new? Shrug. That shrug alone is telling me I gotta act like I'm mad that you're coming, you're gonna be free. But this is exactly what we wanted because we don't want you in jail. We want you dead. Everybody else died. Anyway, this is well, we saw this video already.
This company is going viral for its new process that gives you permanent teeth in
Key Glock ain't sliding. He might put some money up. That's it. Yeah, his daughter, man. Let me wait. But they say his daughter. They say his daughter. What's his daughter name? What's Govan's daughter name? I think I reported about her. She got killed in Texas or some shit. Hold on.
Houston police are investigating what led to a shooting that left a woman dead.
An up-and-coming rapper by the name of Lada Cashesto was fatally shot in Houston.
Houston police say the 25-year-old was shot and killed in Houston September 24th early that morning. Investigators say Govan and her friend were in their vehicle, stopped behind a vehicle at a traffic light. Police say two men got out of the vehicle and started shooting at the women. We're told the passenger was also shot but survived her injuries.
Yeah, right. She was gonna be on her way, but I heard she was getting money anyway. But at the same time, man, we just got to see as niggas or men or whatever, we got to be a little more careful when it be our daughters out here. Cause you know, my daughter got on some bull.
One night in 2022, Destiny Govan, better known by her stage name as Lada Cashesto, was driving to a club with her friend. Sadly, this was the last time she would ever be seen alive. For that same night, she would be hunted down and assassinated in cold blood by two gunmen. It was the night of September 24th, 2022, and Memphis rapper Lada Cashesto was driving from the Spire nightclub to another nightclub in Houston, Texas, where the rapper was living at the time. She had just spent a few hours at her friend Crystal's birthday celebration, and everything seemed to be going just fine as Lada Cashesto sat in the driver's seat of her silver Porsche SUV next to her 20-year-old friend, Amira Hughes. At around 2:30 a.m., she stopped at a traffic light behind a four-door vehicle near the 5500 block of Richmond Avenue. Suddenly, Lada Cashesto and her friend saw two armed men approaching their vehicle. Reacting quickly to the situation, Desto pulled out her own gun as the men walked up to the car and opened fire. She was able to shoot one of them in the abdomen, but the men had more firepower than the two women in the car. During the shooting, Desto's friend suffered multiple gunshot wounds, while Desto herself was shot in the head. Although she fought bravely for her survival, 25-year-old Lada Cashesto succumbed to her injuries. At around 2:40 a.m., Houston police responded to reports of the shooting. Upon arriving at the scene, they found the silver Porsche SUV with Tennessee plates and the two women inside it. They also found multiple shell casings from a rifle and a pistol on the ground next to the car. Although Desto was pronounced deceased immediately upon the police's arrival, her friend had survived her wounds and was immediately transported to the hospital. She survived the incident, and her testimony was crucial for the development of the case. A short while later, police found a man suffering from a gunshot wound in the abdomen in the parking lot across the street from where Lada Cashesto and her friend had been ambushed. Police identified the man as 24-year-old Christian Isaiah Williams. He was immediately transported to the hospital, and thanks to the testimony of Desto's friend, he was immediately charged for his alleged role in the shooting. According to the court documents that would be made publicly available later on in the case, during the interrogation, Williams gave multiple conflicting stories about what happened. After the incident, police contacted Lada Cashesto's parents to inform them of the tragic passing of their daughter. They were devastated at the news, and they confirmed to investigators that Desto had kept a license plate from her home state when she had moved to Houston a few months prior to the incident. Upon receiving the news of the hit, the entire Houston and Memphis hip-hop community was left in shock at the brutality of the crime that had taken the life of one of Tennessee's most talented up-and-coming rappers. From a very young age, Lada Cashesto had shown an incredible amount of promise and had already collaborated with artists as big as Lil Uzi Vert, who she had become very close friends with. Although she had had more than a few run-ins with the law when she was younger, including charges for aggravated assault and driving with a suspended license, she had been completely focused on her music before her passing, and it was common knowledge in the hip-hop industry that Desto's career was about to take off. In 2022, she had released her most well-known song with Lil Uzi Vert, which has garnered over 2 million views on YouTube to this day. In the wake of her passing, dozens of big names from the music industry came forward to express their condolences for this senseless tragedy and offered their support to the victim's family. During her funeral on October 8th, which took place in her hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, Lil Uzi spoke about his relationship to Lada Cashesto, praising her for her loyalty and remembering how good of a friend she was to him. During his speech, he reported that while he was in rehab, she had called him every single day to see how he was doing and to give him words of encouragement to keep going in his journey of rehabilitation. Other big rappers, such as Kodak Black, also poured out tributes and praises to the late Memphis rapper on social media. Before her passing, Desto was reportedly about to sign with Kodak Black, and the two had already had conversations about potential future work together. In this tribute post to Lada Cashesto, Kodak attached screenshots of his direct message with her and expressed his sorrow at the fact that they would no longer be working together. Amid the shock of Desto's passing, police were left in a difficult situation. Although they had Chris Williams and charged him for his involvement in the hit of Lada Cashesto, the passenger who had survived the shooting had mentioned that the attack was carried out by 2 gunmen, meaning one of the suspects was still at large. One of the reasons why it would prove to be incredibly challenging for investigators to track down the other assailant is that there didn't seem to be a compelling motive for the hit. Some sources claim that the incident had been a robbery gone wrong, which was a possibility considering that before her passing, Desto had uploaded several pictures to social media in which she could be seen holding huge stacks of money. However, given the nature of the crime, this was very unlikely. Robberies are usually much quicker and less notorious, especially when the suspect wants to get away unharmed. In this case, however, Desto's car had been attacked from multiple angles by 2 men carrying pistols and rifles. Desto and her friend had been shot at multiple times each, which made it very clear that this was a targeted hit. With this in mind, police continued to search for possible motives. One theory that was investigated by detectives was that perhaps Desto's music had something to do with her hit, as she would sometimes disrespect rappers who had passed away on her songs, which is not something that the streets take kindly to. But once again, it didn't seem like that a superficial insult in a song would be enough for someone to brutally gun Lada Cashesto down like she was. Detectives' next lead came from a social media post several weeks after the incident, when Lada Cashesto's father, Hernandez Govan, posted a cryptic status on Facebook, which read, "I think I cursed you, Destiny. With my lifestyle, I apologize." Although the meaning of the message was not immediately clear, it soon became apparent that there was some overlap between Lada Cashesto's passing and her father's dealings, especially since Hernandez Govan had racked up a series of serious criminal charges in his past, ranging from drug possessions to multiple charges of aggravated assault. Within his long history of crime, there was one particular incident that had made Hernandez Govan a lot of enemies. In November 2021, local Memphis rapper Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., better known in the hip-hop community as Young Dolph, was gruesomely assassinated as he was leaving a store in Memphis. Although detectives and investigators hadn't officially announced a connection between Hernandez Govan and the passing of Young Dolph yet, multiple sources claim that Hernandez was the one who orchestrated the hit, a theory which seemed to be echoed by Govan's own social media post. As details about the hit on Young Dolph began to surface, it became the most widely accepted theory that the assassination of Lada Cashesto had been a revenge hit for her father's actions. Although Hernandez Govan was formally indicted for orchestrating the hit against Young Dolph in November 2022, it hadn't been officially confirmed if there was a connection between the two hits. The investigation continued amid the emergence of these theories, but it wasn't until March of 2023 that a second suspect was arrested in Alexandria, Louisiana, in connection with the fatal shooting of 19-year-old Jeremiah Smith. To this day, both assailants are currently being held without bond, and there's been no further updates on their trial. However, given the severity of their crimes, it's more than likely that they will be spending the rest of their lives in prison. The tragic passing of Lada Cashesto left a deep wound in the Memphis and Houston hip-hop community, especially since her career was about to be elevated to a completely different level when she was assassinated. Sadly, this is often the case for many rappers. Just 6 days before her passing, Desto posted on social media praising the city of Houston and mentioning that it was a much better city to live in than Atlanta. It was devastating for the rap community to see Lada Cashesto become a fatal target in the very city that was set to see her shine. Desto leaves behind her loving parents, dozens of friends all over the country, and an entire community of rappers and members of the hip-hop community who will continue to honor her legacy in the future. Her fans were left heartbroken, wishing that they could have seen the star that Lada Cashesto was about to become.
I can't even listen to him, dog. Not right now. Not right now, Flacco. I can't listen to him right now. Even though he don't stutter when he don't stutter when he when he on his own shit. Let's go, Trump.
Delivering safe, clean, reliable, and affordable water to your family and ours.
Taking a live look now over the White House, where not far away, the National Guard is on D.C. streets, dispatched directly by the president to fight crime.
Now, the president says Chicago is next. There are many questions about how that would work. Our Jermon Terry is live with that and new reaction from the community. Jermon.
We begin with those new details just in tonight about threats from President Trump to use the National Guard to fight crime in Chicago. The Washington Post reporting tonight that the Pentagon has been planning deployments for weeks, including mobilizing at least a few thousand National Guard troops as early as September. Governor Pritzker, who has authority over the Illinois National Guard, saying tonight the state of Illinois at this time has received no requests or outreach from the federal government asking if we need assistance, and we have made no requests for federal intervention. Adding, Donald Trump is attempting to manufacture a crisis, politicize Americans who serve in uniform, and continue abusing his power to distract from the pain he's causing working families. Mayor Brandon Johnson, meantime, called proposed deployment plans unlawful. Our Noel Brennan tracked down the mayor and spoke to a group that is welcoming of this crackdown.
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. And we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this. and it won't even be tough.
A day after President Trump threatens to make Chicago the next stop for the National Guard, Mayor Brandon Johnson, at a block party on the South Side, offers an optimistic portrait of the city.
This is who Chicago really is. What's being painted by the federal government is false. We love one another. We support one another. We put our arms around one another.
In a statement on Friday, the mayor.
Hey, we don't support one another. We don't put our arms around each other. That nigga lied, man. Bring the National Guard, Trump. He lying. Lock him up. Lock up the mayor and the governor. Lock him up. Oh, their thing. Get them immigrants. They hiding in the closet.
Pointed to progress, a reduction in homicides by 30%, robberies by 35%, and shootings by almost 40%.
The people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago.
Of course, you know who he was referring to. Chicago Flips Red.
Leaders of the conservative group Chicago Flips Red say they have 8 core members, but nationwide support. They welcome the National Guard on Chicago streets.
It needs to happen. It's no law and order.
I mean, if you got the National Guard right there, are you going to rob somebody right there in front of the National Guards? No, you're not.
The president doesn't have authority to send the National Guard to Illinois. That's up to the governor. The ACLU of Illinois argues public safety involves more than just policing, and the National Guard is not the answer.
National Guard are not trained in order to be police officers, in order to collaborate.
Hey, fuck what dude talking about and whoever else talking about. You ain't lost no family. You ain't lost no brothers, cousins. You ain't lost none of that shit. Hey, it's out of order, bro. Motherfucker, police is scared. They chasing the police, bro. Who else we gonna call? Who else we gonna call? If they scared of the police, they ain't scared of the police. We done seen the police get beat up, chased, shot at, ran down, ran over. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear what y'all talking about. Get the fuck out of here. I lost brothers in the streets in Chicago on everything, killed. You hear me? Like, for real. Motherfucker, police ain't doing shit, bro. Save the kids. I ain't worried about myself. I ain't worried about my grown ass. I'm worried about the kids staying alive to see 20 years old, 21 years old. That's what I care about. It ain't about me. All you grown motherfuckers talking about some, man, the military, man, your ass should have been retired from the streets. You should have been had a straight job. You 40 years old, brother. Come on, man. Go fall back somewhere. You talking about some, man, they gonna stop my motherfucking groove. You ain't selling shit but nickel bags, nigga. Go put them up. On that thing, you still selling dime bags. You worry about the military taking your dime bags. Nigga, they ain't worried about no motherfucking weed, nigga. They gonna be buying weed from y'all. You dumb motherfucker. They looking for guns and shit. They think of they in the military. They just like us. Partying, the females, they just like us. They just like the regular niggas, man. They just in the military, bro. Hell yeah, niggas better open up a candy store right in front of them, a hot dog stand. Shit, you gonna get some money. Ain't nobody finna let off no gun in front of military. Now it become a military crime. On some real shit. It becomes bigger than federal. The city need that shit, man. Fuck what somebody talking about. All the gang members, they talking about some, oh man, you want the hell yeah on everything. Hell yeah. I've seen so many women get killed, bro. Last year to this year. They was just gunning down the male ladies on everything, bro. Like they don't respect CPD. They don't nobody respect them. If CPD pull up and it's a crowd out there, fuck off. That's what they gonna tell CPD, bro. Fuck off. On some real shit. It gotta be a massive detectives out there for a nigga to be like, oh, I'm gone. But if the army right there, if they standing on every corner, shit, how you gonna shoot? Who you gonna shoot at? I just think they need to take over, bro, and to CPD get some proper training, man. until they get some proper training or something like that, bro. We need them motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you, bro. The kids, we ain't gonna hire nobody. You got angry, broke motherfuckers waking up at will, killing people. Just because they angry and broke, you want to kill somebody. Like, hell no, nah, bro. Bring the military, bro. If you wake up angry in the military out there, go ahead and shoot them on everything. At least we know we ain't got to worry about Cook County Jail letting your ass out or you beating it because some shit that they done did. You going to jail. You definitely going to jail. And the military going to hunt your ass down. And they ain't going to flinch when you shoot at them. See, CPD, they get down and run when you shoot at them. The military going to see where the fire coming from and, hey, 90 degrees to the left. You know what I'm talking about? And shoot you out your shots. You know, when Lil Durk said that money will knock you out your shoes. That gun that they gonna shoot, that MP, gonna knock you out your shoes. Cause they trained to shoot. They ain't hitting no innocent people. Yeah, they should have came to Chicago first, man, if you ask me. I know DC terrible, bro, but DC already under a federal act. Everything that DC do, they going to the feds off top. Like, you really can't do nothing in DC without going federal, bro. Like, far as the crimes like guns and shit. That's why DC so deep in the feds. If you ask anybody, DC is the deepest in the feds, bro, because all their crimes is federal. Damn near. So yeah, they need to fuck come to Chicago, bro. And I think they need to go to Philly. I think they need to go to Baltimore. They need to go all over this motherfucker, man. Why do we pay our money, bro? Like, why do civilians pay their money to the police? They said they serve and protect. They not serving shit but a warrant, and they not protecting nobody. So they ain't serving and protecting. If the National Guard come, just they present gonna make a motherfucker slow down. That's what we talking about, man. Like, y'all missing the point. Y'all asking what they gonna do. It don't matter what they gonna fucking do. On everything, it's what the fuck you gonna do. If you gonna break a crime, they gonna chase your ass. They gonna catch you. They gonna put your ass in a military jail. Not Cook County jail, where you gonna get out next week. They gonna do road stops, traffic stops. They gonna catch a lot of guns, bro. We need that shit, man. We got 13-year-olds killing people, bro. Like, what part don't y'all understand? Half of the motherfuckers who 30 and 20-something ain't even killing nothing no more. They ain't doing shit. They on YouTube talking about it. The kids is the ones who doing that shit, man. All this killing that's going on, bro, is kids. In every state, Atlanta, Texas, is all kids damn near, bro. Every channel I go to, no news stations, even New York, kids. Kids. 14-year-old, 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 7-year-old. On everything, bro. 2 12-year-olds home invade, get killed. Like, what the fuck is a 12-year-old doing home invasions for? When I was 12 years old, bro, hey, can we go skating? Like, when I was 12 years old, bro, I was watching Power Rangers or some shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't thinking about no killing. So when you say, can you relate to that shit? Hell no, I can't. The gang members wasn't letting you gang bang. You can say you BD all you want to. But they know damn well, oh man, he just live over here. He BD. He one of the guys. You ain't BD. You know? Like, for real, the gang members made you go to school, bro. I'm talking about, I remember my homie them did school, bro. From Donahue School all the way to the 3rd building. They got thumped on their head. Just imagine a grown-ass man with big knuckles who been to jail 50 times, who punching brick walls, walking you and thump your head. If y'all don't know what a thump on the head is, just imagine 50 gang members as you walking and you walking past them, everybody just thumping your head. Bop, bop. That shit hurt. If you know what a thumping head is. Thumping your head, bro. That shit hurt by some gang members who got them real thumps. Splitting your head open, bleeding. Yeah, bro, they ain't play that shit, bro. Gang members didn't play that shit back then, man. Niggas lying. Like, it probably was like 1 or 2 shorties who mama or daddy was a dope fiend, mama died, and he was out in the street so much that the gang members was like, fuck it. He with us. But the average motherfucker, like, nah, bro. Like, nah, bro. I ain't had no friends who was out there shooting people. I had one friend, and this when the buildings almost got taken down, he killed somebody. He killed the top leader, and he went to jail for juvenile life. That's it. He was the first one. He was the first one of my friends that caught a murder at 15 years old. And he rolled with some grown niggas and they caught to do it. So they basically used him. And then they told on him once they did it. The grown niggas told on him. We ain't tell him to stick that out the window and shoot. He did that on his own. They still got 60 years. My one homie died in jail. He died up in Galesburg. He died in Galesburg in a nurse in a what a nursing station at. He was sleeping back there for the last goddamn it 2 years of his life. He was sleeping in the infirmary, whatever you call that shit. He was sleeping back there in the joint. On some real shit, living his days out. Yeah, my friend was 15 years old. He got something out about some grown niggas, man. And then they told on him. They thought they was finna get out of it and told on him. They still got 60. But yeah, this motherfucker right here, hey, don't listen to nobody who ain't in the situation that we in. Cause I'm pretty sure when this dude get off the news station, he going to motherfucking Winnetka and Arlington Heights. He going somewhere he going some nah, ain't even not Scheinberg. He going somewhere where ain't no gunshots. You can leave your door unlocked where he live at. You can't leave your door unlocked where we live at. Nigga gonna come right in. Nigga, see your door open, man, that's an invite to Chicago, especially at night. They got their door open. We finna rob them. They sweet on everything. You go to Atlanta. And when I went to Atlanta, my grandma owned house down there. So when I was going to Atlanta, 08, 09, motherfuckers was leaving their doors open. They was inviting you over to barbecues. Don't know you from a can of paint. On everything. That's Dolores' grandson. You know, that's all they did. That's Dolores' grandson. He good. Don't even know that I'm thinking I'm looking at jewelry. I'm in praise and shit while I'm around these people. These people got watches on, iced out. I'm a praise. Damn, I think I can get motherfucking I think I can get about 15 for that. That little tennis bracelet this girl got on, I probably get a nickel for that. I was up in there praising shit. My cousin was like, man, you don't gotta do that, bro. They'll look out for you. I was thinking about robbery off the back when I got to Atlanta. Robbery off these motherfuckers. Sweet. Who invite you somewhere and they don't know you in their house? They invited a nigga named Swiper in their crib. They just don't know. I'm finna break their ass off. My cuz was like, nah, cuz I see it in your eyes. I see the twinkle in your eyes.
Cooperate with communities. They're trained to do militaristic operations. And so the idea that that's the substitute is really a poor one.
Noel Brennan, CBS News, Chicago.
So how would this roll out exactly? The Washington Post reporting that the so-called Chicago mission would be similar to what we saw out in L.A. back in June when the administration deployed about 4,000 members of the California National Guard and 700 active duty Marines. Mayor Johnson is not the only one worried that the potential use of the National Guard might throw a wrench into Chicago's rapidly falling crime numbers. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul telling me tonight this possible move by the White House could disrupt the relationship local authorities have with federal agencies already, from the ATF to the FBI, which is helping keep crime down around here.
The military being turned against American citizens on American soil is really, with no exaggeration, a sign of authoritarianism.
Hey, y'all, get in the comments. Let me know where he live at. Tell me what town he live at. Any town in Illinois, tell me where he live at. I'm gonna kick it off for y'all. He look like he live in Danville, Illinois. He look like he from Danville. Wait, go ahead, put it on there. The fuck out of here.
Just unheard of with regards to the laws of our country and the spirit of what makes our country a great country.
If you or a loved one were sexually abused at these Illinois youth facilities or treatment centers,
Guys, there's been a lot of sad news coming out of Chicago recently, and today we're going to recap a couple of stories that all kind of paint one picture of a group of rappers or gangsters, however you want to describe them, that have kind of fallen from grace. This video is no disrespect, but I just want to point out a couple of things that have been going on out here that really kind of show you what happens when, you know, a breadwinner for a crew goes away. Now, we're all familiar with Lil Durk's case. He's facing federal murder for hire charges for the alleged gunning down of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab, in an incident where it, according to the feds, Lil Durk had a whole bunch of shooters go from Chicago to Los Angeles and do a hit in one of the busiest, most famous tourist districts in the whole country, really. I mean, the murder of FBG Duck, you know, they said they gunned him down in the Gold Coast, one of the most exclusive and luxury shopping districts in the city of Chicago. And as we all know, that ended in the feds cracking down on the O Block 5 or the O Block 6, O Block 7, really, if you count the person that passed away and didn't end up facing justice. But the feds were not playing when it came to gunning people down in these luxury high-end shopping districts. And the murder of Lil Pab went down at the Beverly Center. I mean, not only, you know, it's one thing turning up the luxury shopping districts of Chicago, but in this incident, you got guys flying interstate, okay, waging war, bringing that switch energy from Chicago to Los Angeles, and the feds are not having it, okay? It's really not looking good for Lil Durk. I know a lot of people are really holding out hope for his case. I personally don't think it's looking good. A lot of people don't like to hear me say that, but hey, that's why you follow this channel, because I keep it very real. But what it seems like is happening behind the scenes is that ever since Lil Durk, the head honcho of OTF, has been indicted, it seems that a lot of his crew, a lot of them people that he was propping up, you know, the alleged shooters, the alleged gangsters that he was shouting out in his own songs, again, his own music, that he was shouting out people by name, saying that they're the shooters, they get things done for him. A lot of these guys now, without Lil Durk's support, are having to turn back to the streets and seemingly sell drugs to get by. It's honestly a sad situation. I'm not saying this to disrespect anybody. You know, I know a lot of guys have come from these street situations. They've come from poverty. You know, they've come from, you know, institutionalized poverty in Chicago. You know, there's a lot of wider reasons why things are very unfair and why people are forced to do things that they don't want to do and operate outside of the law. But when someone like Lil Durk became a famous superstar, pop star, I don't even want to say superstar rapper. He was a pop star, streaming at the very top of the charts, taking on people like Morgan Wallen and Taylor Swift when it came to numbers. That really is an opportunity to change everybody's lives. But what it seems like is that Lil Durk has probably got so much money tied up. He might have assets frozen by the feds. He's certainly going to have some of the highest lawyer fees known to man. It seems like a lot of that support has gone away. Now, I think it is quite unfortunate, because I think a lot of guys that Lil Durk had around him, he blessed them with opportunities and he blessed them with enough clout to essentially make their own way in this game and stay out of the streets. But what it seems like is that since Lil Durk has gone away, a lot of guys have unfortunately, you know, fallen into their old habits and ended up doing some very, unfortunately, negative things that have led to people's lives essentially being thrown away. So if you follow the channel closely, you'll see that I did an update yesterday on this case. Okay, this is the case of OTF Boona, who just got locked up for a murder. Now, what I want to impress on you is the details of this were crazy. We broke this down yesterday. Okay, he was locked up for murder, home invasion, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and he'd allegedly broken into a man's home, duct taped him, searching for property, driving him to a church parking lot before fatally shooting him 17 times and killing him. Okay, a lot of people were wondering what the hell this was all about. This seems super random. This isn't somebody that's known in the Chicago streets, and this went down in a whole different state. Okay, this went down in a whole different state, a whole different city. People saying it was Gwinnett County, and they do not play. They got the death penalty. They got serious consequences for stuff like this. But what's actually come out allegedly, okay, and look, I can't vouch for the credibility of this. This is from Reddit. Okay, people say I get my information from Reddit, and that ain't no secret. I ain't passing this information on as my own. But this is probably the most viral post going around in Reddit today on Chiracology about the situation. And what people are saying in this comment is that there's more backstory to this incident, and Boona essentially was back in the drug game. So this comment says that Boona owed Ozzy, who was the victim in the incident in the case that we just saw. You know what I'm saying? That's something we get into in a minute. But yeah, I mean, people basically saying that this gentleman Ozzy or Oz, I'm not totally sure. He apparently owed him for £250. Oz was asking around for dudes to get his money back, and word got back to Boona. Okay, so apparently he'd been fronted drugs by this individual. Word got back to Boona that he was trying to get his money back. So Boona acted like he was going to pay back Oz, and so Oz went to meet him at Waffle House and got into Boona's car. Boona backed him, tied his hands together, and took him to Ozzy's crib and robbed it, and then killed him in the worst way because Doody told him that Ozzy was looking for him. Ozzy posted like 12 bags the night before, so Boona made his move and only left with £250 worth $1,200 and $3,000 in cash. So just to give you a little bit more context, and again, this is just what people are saying on Reddit. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. All right, this is just what people are saying. He's saying that Doody loads.
Man, Doody Low ain't got shit to do with that, man. Yeah, we done watching him. He blaming it on the babysitter. Doody Low ain't don't even be with Boona now, man. You ain't never seen Doody Low with Boona now, man. Doody Low don't even hang with them, bro. That ain't even his crowd, bro. Like hey, look, that's why Doody Low still out right now, bro. That's why Doody Low still out, because he don't hang with them niggas, bro. Why you think Doody Low out? Have you seen Doody Low? Have we seen Doody Low catch a case? Besides the girl try to lie on him, we ain't seen Doody Low get locked up for shit. Since everybody else got locked up, guns, everything. Doody Low ain't getting locked up. He's smarter than them niggas, man. He don't hang with them niggas, man. We ain't listen to this shit. Talking about what Reddit said. Listen to Trenches News, motherfucker.
First, we offer overnight boarding. Your pet will stay overnight in your sitter's home and not only be treated like part of the family, but treated like a king or queen honey. Next, we have house sitting.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Whole game, bitch, 75 or orange. Sliding on hawk, you with me down, I'm born. For my mom, miss my grandma, miss my uncle, rest in peace, rest in peace. That's all this.
All your pages, crime in the D, whatever the fuck. That was not no fucking repass, fi. Police just.
I don't need trust. I love big money, pink fishes, blue honeys. Hell yeah, we dropped our brother and what? Do something.
Nearly a dozen police raids that happened in less than 24 hours.
More than 40 guns were recovered yesterday during those raids, and several arrests have been made.
And we're definitely going to hold them accountable. And I want to thank the community because the tips are flowing in. They're giving me all type of great intel, and they're posting their own stuff on social media, which you all know as well. And you probably are watching it as well. They're posting themselves with guns. They're going back and forth with the chatter, and tell them, I love it. Keep going, keep doing it.
I'm not here to pick on Detroit, and I'm not purposely staying in Detroit. And I gotta be real, I grew love for Detroit. And on top of that, it was some stories that I could have brought to you guys' attention yesterday. I was working on some other places, but one of the main ones was in Detroit from a video that I just dropped 48 hours ago. But you know, here at the Family TV, I gotta bring y'all the news because y'all deserve the updates. Let's keep it all the way real. There's a war going on outside in Detroit. Since the death of 56 Dion, who we talked about just last week, who was gunned down on camera after being ambushed, things have only gotten worse, and the city done turned up another notch. So look, first we had Dion, as mentioned, gunned down on camera. Then we had another man who was killed at his repast. And right after that, during the same hour I dropped that video, reports came out that the brother of the man who actually spoke in the video that we put out was shot in the face a day after his brother's funeral. He survived, but social media been lit up ever since. Some voices calling for peace and others adding fuel to the fire. And if the repass wasn't enough, we even saw the madness spill over into a hospital. One man tried to take his ex-wife's life inside that building. And at the very same time, another man was gunned down inside a vehicle. That's 2 tragedies in the same place at the same time. Less than 3 hours of me doing this video. But that ain't all. Behind the scenes, the feds made their move. They hit over 10 homes and arrested 40 plus people within the last 24 hours of me doing this video. During that time, they snatched more than 40 firearms. The federal sweep right there was the icing on the cake. And that made me say I gotta bring this to y'all as an update today. And after that was announced, it was quickly discovered that allegedly one of the cars used to kill Dion was found. We're talking about almost 2 weeks later, and they didn't decide to burn it. And on top of that, a person allegedly connected to that car that was used to take out Dion, well, it was a situation where he lost his life as well. And I'm gonna let y'all put 2 and 2 together on that. And the police are even saying social media posts, including one from one of the biggest artists in Detroit, are being used in this investigation. It's not just the tips from the streets. It's what's being posted online that's catching attention. Now, I know that was a lot, but in this video, we're gonna cover it all in chronological order. Why Dion was at that location where he lost his life, the aftermath at the repass, the hospital shootings, the Fed's massive sweep, and how social media playing a role in this war can lead to some big names being implicated. But most importantly, we're going to talk about the lives being lost and the families being hurt in the middle of it all. Fam, this bigger than just the streets. This is Detroit being put under a spotlight. Free pass, funerals, hospitals, neighborhoods, and even the internet. Nothing is off limits right now. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. It's real, but as we always say, the streets don't forget. And it's easier said than done. Then move on. Let bygones be bygones. Be the bigger person. But when you lose a loved one, people grieve differently. Now, for those who don't know, almost 2 years ago, we did a story in Detroit about the 7 Mile Bloods, a man who was responsible for some murders back in 2014. Now, of course, I'm going to leave a link in the bio for those who want to check that video out, whether you have or just want to refresh your memory on what really took place. Because what if I told you that situation is still responsible for bodies being dropped almost a decade later? Fam, it's an unwritten rule in the streets. I could tell you firsthand that. Unfortunately, it's this generational beef that be inherited in neighborhoods. It's a bad, bad unwritten rule. You're involved in a situation that the older generation had took place or had. In some cases, you wasn't even born when the beef started. And that's what you got here with the 7 Mile Bloods. Oftentimes, these neighborhoods will rename themselves. But yet again, it's the younger generation from the past, all under one alliance. So you got SMB, which is 7 Mile Blood. Also, 7 Mile Bloods 55, 700 or 56, which is the newer generation, what they claim now. The gang allegedly operates on Detroit's east side, Garrett and Kelly, and between 7 and 8 Mile. The gang has claimed the area as their territory and referred to it as the Red Zone. The area is also in the zip code 4205, which is SMB refers to as 4820 Die, which they refer to in some of their rap lyrics, even back in 2014. As mentioned in the previous video, evidence showed an ongoing gang war between the gangs, and the alliance of each other gangs has stemmed from a murder back in July 2014. And since then, the rival gangs have been attacking each other and posting their own hit list on social media. The shooting war led to an increase of homicides and non-fatal shootings on Detroit's east side. Now, the murder that took place was Dewan Page, aka Neff, a part of the force. He lost his life on July 14, 2014. Another person who was shot, as we mentioned in the story linked in the bio, was identified as Michael from 42 Twins.
Them numbers at Big 4. They know I get busy. They know that they see me. No top on that bill.
Now, according to the feds, the force is an east side gang that's south of 6 Mile Road. And those familiar with the rap scene might know that one of the biggest artists from Detroit, Rep Foes, 42 Dub, who was real close to Neat, and mentioned him in many songs. One was a dedication track when he first signed to Yo Gotti. The track was titled R.P. Neff.
Yeah, Big Foes. Whole game, bitch, 75 or orange. Sliding on hawk, you.
Even mentioned in Neff at the very beginning of his 2022 hit featuring Future, titled Maybach.
My grandma, Miss Mom, rest in peace, left from race. Dash out, big bitch from the west side.
Now, speaking of Neff, as mentioned, when Michael Davis was shot with Neff, in 2018, he was supposed to testify. He was just 27 years old. He was supposed to take the stand and identify 7 Mile Blood members in that fatal shooting. But on March 8, 2017, the district judge, George, had asked Davis, will he testify about the shooting? And his response, No, Your Honor. No, after Neff lost his life in 2014, a new alliance on the east side was created. The Hustle Boys, 6 Mile Cheddar Grove, and Max Out 220 gang, another banded together to battle the historic stronger 7 Mile Bloods.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Now, after Neff died, photos of 10 7 Mile Blood members were posted on Instagram, which was a hit list according to prosecutors. Several photos, including photos of accused 7 Mile Blood leaders Corey Bailey, Billy Arnold, were posted on Instagram by someone using the name All Headshots. Now, in the previous video, we mentioned the alleged 7 Mile Blood leaders Corey Bailey and Billy Arnold involvement in their alleged gang. But they got their revenge for Neff, because months will go by, according to the feds, and 7 Mile Blood members and associates got shot. Donald Hendricks, who was charged in the case and raps under the name Hard Work Jig, survived being shot in August of 2014 at Eastland Center Mall.
Playing crazy over here, man. I'm playing crazy tonight.
You know what time it is? It's Hard Work Jig. I'm so Detroit.
You know, you just want to turn up, man, and play crazy. Turn up, go crazy. Check it. I'm playing crazy. I'm feeling good because the day over. Trying to jump fresh, turn up, get drunk, catch a hangover. I told Dip, bring the Range Rover. Now it's time to find a stripper.
The name Hard Work Jig came from actually the little music thing we started in my neighborhood, like off 7 Mile, this hard work entertainment. Basically all the artists that we was all homeboys, and we basically just took the hard work entertainment, and once we started rapping, like my homeboy's name Hard Work Sonny, and Hard Work Ville, and because my street name is Jig, I just put the hard work in front of it, and just kept it and ran with it.
Next was the alleged 7 Mile Blood member Jason Whiteboy Gill, 30 years old. He was killed the following February. Then someone pumped 18 bullets into accused 7 Mile Blood member Michael Rogers in March of 2015. In less than a year, 7 accused 7 Mile Blood members were shot and 4 died. May they rest in peace and love and condolences to their families. Now, the 7 Mile Bloods have retaliated by posting photos of 6'2" rivals on the gang's Instagram page, Triple O Big Blood, according to the government. And in return, they rivals went hunting. On May 1st, 2015, the alleged 7 Mile Bloods leader, Devin Block McClure, was riding in a blue Ford Crown Victoria on the Detroit east side, south of the red zone. At around 1:15 p.m., he was driving near the intersection of Hayes and Houston Witter. That's when a tan-colored SUV pulled alongside him and started shooting. Bullets shattered the window, flattened the tires, and struck the 7 Mile Bloods leader several times in the head, leaving him DOA. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now, fam, all this in the span of just 1 year. Now, fast forward to 2025. A decade later, you got the younger generation of the 7 Mile Bloods going by 56 or 700, which now you know the 700 Dion or 56/700 Dion, his alleged affiliation, and how the beef with other neighborhoods has started when he was in single digits. And now you'll understand some of these Facebook posts by alleged 4-2 members, and some would say celebrating the demise of these alleged 700 members. Like when 4-2 Doug had posted his track We Not Done, writing hardest out right now, with ironically 7 laughing emojis almost immediately after 700 Dion had lost his life.
We not done, rules moving nice. We not done, fucking niggas hoes.
Now, for those who don't know, 700 Dion, as we just mentioned, we did his story as well last week. I'll leave the link in the bio. He's the guy who unfortunately lost his life after he was ambushed. Now, here's a photo on what he ran towards. And if he was able to jump over it, could have possibly got away. But the fact of the matter is that he couldn't. Now, I'm going to play this video, at least the surveillance footage from a Ring doorbell footage. I'm sorry. For you guys one more time. And I want you guys to see if you can identify the vehicles that's being used. Because one of them was allegedly recovered within the last 24 hours of me doing this video, almost 2 weeks after his demise, which some could say is a clear sign of an arrest soon to come. Now, it's been alleged that 700 Dion was known to go to that location almost every evening to get something. And allegedly the person knew both sides, but that has yet to be confirmed. Just telling you guys what's the information that's been out there. Now, it's mentioned on August 18, 2025, 700 Dion family and friends will have his funeral, and then it's a repast later. And it was targeted. And unfortunately, a band gang member had lost his life. But now, after seeing and hearing more information, I'm starting to believe he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. May he rest in peace. I love and condolences to his family. We also did that story. Now, in that story, I played a clip, but I didn't go into details exactly who this young man is, except say that was 700 Dion brother, after he spoke up and called out the local police department saying they making up theories, saying that the family was attending the repast of 700 Dion when the shooting had occurred. Now, I'm going to let you hear that clip one more time, because that's key. The following day, not even 24 hours later, that same young man was shot in the face. And as of now, thank God he survived. He's a local rapper who's identified as 700 Lil Mello. He's known for dissing 42 Durk as well.
I'm saying that stupid ass shit on the internet, gang. All y'all pages, crime in the D, whatever the fuck. That was not no fucking repass, fi. Police just wanna be on our dick so bad. The fuck on. And one, my little brother ain't even had no repass. We weren't feeling that shit. Police just wanna, feds, police, DPD, whatever the fuck, they just wanna paint this horrible ass image of niggas. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. Let us grieve, my nigga. Y'all wanna build a case so bad to put us in jail, bro. I just don't get that shit.
Now, looking back, you would think, why would one man want to talk about the police like that? Knowing his crew and his brother gathering period was targeted. But now it seemed like because he knew he was one of the alleged targets. Because not even 24 hours later, he was shot in the face. Someone located his vehicle and he was shot multiple times. Now it seemed like he survived, thank God. But instantly after, 42 Durk went to Instagram and said, "You ain't heard?" In another post he wrote, "I think it's time for me to drop." But then you had artists like Babyface Ray, right? So war outside in my city. I ain't gonna preach to the youngest and soldiers. Stay prayed up, be careful. Remember, ain't no second chances at life. Streets talking, police watching. Durk followed up with, "Stop the violence, man. Damn, I done had enough." Laugh out loud. And then Durk went on the road. For any nigga that want to do something to me, I'll be on Warzone tonight at 11 p.m. with a fully automatic kilo. Laughing emojis. And the fact of the matter is this, you might assume at this point the force is responsible for causing havoc. But when you got 700 having enemies from different sides, one might be celebrating and allegedly you think they speaking on it and they allegedly responsible, but it might be somebody else. And within the last 24 hours of me doing this video, Durk went to Facebook and said to follow. When you decide what you living and dying for, make sure you let your people know too. Life for no motherfucking game. Don't have your people calling around trying to figure shit out. Tell them up front, my dog is finna go get killed. I'm a kid out here, man. I just want to do anything till somebody catch me and blow my head off. But at this point, within the last 24 hours, the feds have raided over 10 homes, finding over 40 firearms and making arrests in the process. They just had enough about the crime going on in Detroit.
Nearly a dozen police raids that happened in less than 24 hours.
More than 40 guns were recovered yesterday during those raids, and several arrests have been made. CBS News Detroit's Jordan Burrow joins us live now with more. He's at Detroit Police Headquarters. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Meredith. According to Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison, these raids were for two reasons. One, to make sure that violent criminals, violent offenders are out of your communities and out of your neighborhoods. And two, Todd Bettison said he wants to make sure that crime is down overall. According to Bettison, he said that 11 search warrants were issued Wednesday morning. He said during these search warrants, several arrests were made. Bettison said he didn't say exactly where that these happened, these warrants, search warrants happened, but he noted the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office and the U.S. Attorney's Office were involved, which means some of these warrants were for federal search warrants. He added they actually do now have a good lead on the shooting that happened at Latham Playground. He also added the community was a big help during these raids.
We all know who they are, and we're definitely going to hold them accountable. And I want to thank the community because the tips are flowing in. They're giving me all type of great intel, and they're posting their own stuff on social media, which you all know as well. And you probably are watching it as well. They're posting themselves with guns. They're going back and forth with the chatter. and tell them I love it. Keep going. Keep doing it.
More than 40 guns were seized during these raids. Also pointing out, Chief Bedison said social media was just as much as a help as the community was too. Reporting live from DPD headquarters, Jordan Burroughs, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, social media definitely helping in this situation.
Now, while all this is going on, this morning, August 22nd, 2025, a man who was identified as Mario Green, 53 years old, was wanted after an attempt on killing his wife inside a local hospital. Now, for some reason, reports are indicating that this woman had lost her life, but after reading a comment under a post, it seemed, according to the alleged daughter, she's living, thank God. Now, while the search is on for Mario, they claiming he's armed and dangerous. It was a lockdown on the hospital, but it's since been lifted. Now, it's mentioned Mario, 53 years old. According to authorities, he allegedly got into an argument with his ex-wife who worked at the hospital in the basement of the facility. They go on to say that Mario then pulled out a gun, shooting and killing his ex-wife. At this time, it's unclear how Green was able to get into the hospital, well, at least certain parts. About a month ago, his ex-wife, identified by family as Latricia Green, had filed a personal protection order, which was not served to Green. Police say after the shooting, Green had fled in a 2011 Dodge Charger, which reports was found in the city Friday afternoon. Now, a concerned citizen that went up there and went live, because not only that situation had been reported, but it was also reported that a man had lost his life after being gunned down inside a vehicle on the same street identified as Lord Jarvis. And that's what people assumed that he was talking about at first. You can
Doesn't
see in
seem like it's
comments, but
affecting
of course,
anybody.
according to YouTube
You know?
guidelines, we can't show comments.
Look at this.
But may he rest in peace
Active
and love and
shooter.
condolences to his family. Check out that live.
It's your man, the one and only, the only one, Mr. Sam 44, man. We don't know if the active shooter is still in there. We don't know what. I got family in there. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm trying to figure out where the news is. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of mayhem. You can see the people's behind me, and it doesn't seem like it's affecting anybody. You know? Look at this. Active shooter. You see that? It's supposed to be an active shooter in the motherfucking house too. Okay. If somebody called me out of my busy day, they say, Sam, why you not down there covering this shit? Okay, I'm down here covering it. Don't see too much, nothing. See a lot of them down there. You see? Look at them. Okay, see a lot of that. That doesn't tell me if the shooter is done. People seem like they're around the hospital. Just some police out there, a few healthcare members coming.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With Sprays by Hims, you can regain your hair and your confidence. Our sprays are powered by clinically proven ingredients like minoxidil and finasteride, so you can grow thicker, fuller hair.
You never know what a jury is going to do. We have to respect a jury's decision, even if we strongly disagree with it. And we will continue to do everything we can to make sure that everybody responsible for young Dolph's murder is held accountable.
Prosecutors called him the mastermind behind young Dolph's murder. Today, Hernandez Govan is planning life as a free man. Thanks for joining us for the News at 6. I'm Greg Hurst. Stephanie is off tonight. We continue our coverage of today's not guilty verdict as the Memphis rapper's fans and loved ones continue their search for justice. WRG's Brian Didlake joins us now live at the Shelby County Courthouse in downtown Memphis. And Brian, two legal teams, two very different reactions today.
Greg, two very different reactions. When you heard the words not guilty read aloud not once but twice on one side of the room where the defense was, you could see a sigh of relief. But on the other side where prosecutors were, they were visibly upset with the jury's decision.
The family obviously was very distraught, did not want to speak to the media, but they did say that they didn't blame the trial team.
Emotions still high after a Shelby County jury cleared Hernandez Govan of all charges.
We, the jury, found the defendant, Hernandez Govan, not guilty in count 2 of the indictment.
Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy saying there is no Monday night quarterbacking when it comes to what should or shouldn't have happened during the trial. He maintains Govan facilitated the 2021 murder of Memphis rapper Adolph Thornton, known as Young Dolph.
And we believe we have sufficient evidence to demonstrate that, otherwise we wouldn't have brought the case in the first place.
Mulroy says while the verdict did not meet his expectations, justice is still being served.
Of the people that were involved, we went to trial and got a conviction against Justin Johnson, who was serving a life sentence. And we also intend to make sure that Cornelius Smith, who has been cooperating and has admitted his role in the murder, will also be held accountable.
Cornelius Smith, one of the admitted shooters, testified against Govan and convicted gunman Justin Johnson. His testimony, a key part of the prosecution's case, claiming he was recruited by Govan for the $100,000 hit ordered by Big Juke of rival record label CMG. The prosecution during the trial bringing up communications between Smith and Govan in the months leading up to Dolph's murder.
Then at 12:10 a.m. or 1000 hours, you have Cornelius Smith's cellular device showing 3 outgoing calls to a telephone number that belonged to Hernandez Govan.
The jury finding reasonable doubt in the prosecution's case, resulting in an acquittal of Govan, who is now a free man.
It's hard to explain the feeling of knowing you got your life back. And it's one of the best feelings I ever experienced. And I'm just happy to be free.
Mulroy says while he can't change the jury's decision, the fight continues for justice.
We will continue to do everything we can to make sure that everybody responsible for young Dolph's murder is held accountable.
And now Cornelius Smith is set to have a hearing next Wednesday. We will update you on his case when we learn more.
In areas like this underneath your deck, other places that you as a homeowner don't necessarily want to go, it's super important to let us come out, take a look at your home's foundation, find these cracks that you may not know are there.
Kevin Watson's murder has already been viewed nearly 2 million times on Facebook as he was killed in the middle of his Facebook Live. In that video, you can see him getting out of his car before hearing a single gunshot fired, happening mere blocks away from this police station here in South Austin.
Get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up?
Kevin Watson's final moments captured on Facebook Live as gunfire rang out in this parking lot Wednesday evening on Madison near LeClaire Avenue in Chicago's South Austin neighborhood.
He was choking for breath. He was trying to struggle to breathe.
All of it unfolding right after Watson left his cousin's job at this nearby liquor store to begin his Facebook Live in his car.
I wouldn't let him walk out the store. I wouldn't let him walk out the store. He's a good man for this community. No matter what he done, he helped people, you know? He helped me get this job in there.
Close friends turned heartbroken witnesses say as Watson was walking to his car.
He was talking to a guy, and he was going to his car, and then the guy followed behind him. So when the guy followed behind him, pulled the gun on him. So he was trying to blast with the gun, and the gun went off.
Police say the 40-year-old was shot in his chest.
I rubbed his palm, and I squeezed his hand. He wouldn't squeeze it back.
Relatives tell us he leaves behind a 6-year-old son and say Watson was killed just weeks shy of his own birthday.
We're going to have to figure out how to move on and be strong day to day and help each other get past this, because this didn't just hurt one person, this hurt a lot of us.
Police haven't given a motive behind the shooting. So far, no one has been arrested. In South Austin, I'm Trey Ward, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Sometimes the people you let closest are the ones sharpening the knife. Kevin survived 5 different attempts on his life. 5. And yet the wrong person slipped back into his circle. And that choice sealed everything. This wasn't a stick-up. This wasn't random. This was betrayal. Slow, deliberate. The kind that hides behind a handshake and a smile. Welcome to grave kisses, where love rots, secrets scream, and the dead don't stay buried. Like, subscribe, and share, if you're not afraid to dig deeper.
Y'all took away my little brother for nothing. Like, that be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no.
Kevin Watson's brother just confirmed what many whispered all along. This wasn't about a robbery. Kevin didn't fall to strangers in the dark. He fell to people he trusted, people he looked out for, people who smiled in his face while plotting behind his back.
Most of these that's around you, they get around you, feel me? They jealous of you, because most times they want your chick, they want your lifestyle, or they want your plug, whatever you got going on. So we gotta stop falling in the habit of making a mistake of becoming they with us. You feel me? Like, you ever notice, like, you my homie, like, we might not even be friends on the book, but why would you try and be friends with my chick on Facebook? You feel me? For years, I've been preaching for years to bro to not trust. But bro had a big heart. He had a big heart. He kept trusting, helping us, looking out for us. And now he gone. They tried it, 4 or 5 times to get him out the way. And they finally got him. They finally got him.
His brother and sister stayed back. Kevin stayed visible. In Chicago's nightlife, Kevin wasn't in the shadows. He was everywhere. He was successful. He wasn't hiding it. He threw parties, packed clubs, pulled crowds. He wore it like a badge. And yes, he loved jewelry. That custom chain with his name wasn't just a piece of gold. It was proof. Proof of the work. Proof of the grind. Proof that he made it. But here's the part that changes everything. That chain everyone swore was stolen. It wasn't just jewelry. His brother built it himself, and he wasn't stupid about it. His brother made it, and he put a tracker in it.
The chain has a tracker in it. It's got a tracker in it. I'm the who made the chain. The chain has a tracker in it. We don't do stupid shit to where people gonna do dumb shit like this. Y'all took my little brother's life over a chain. Over a chain. Wasn't worth it, fellas. And, you know, detectives, I knew y'all watching my live. I know y'all watching. I gave y'all 24 hours.
Because Kevin's family just revealed something the public never knew. That night wasn't the first attempt on his life, not even close. His brother dropped a bombshell.
Y'all took away my little brother for nothing. That nigga done survived 5 shootings up there. 5. Then he downed me from 1 shot. I'm mad at a motherfucker at you, too.
His
Hey man, This motherfucker done got shot 5 times in the same place. The same block. They tried to kill him 5 times and that nigga was still up there. Like, that's crazy.
Brother knew the risk was rising. Each time Kevin was running out of chances, but Kevin kept living, kept going live, kept letting the wrong people close. That man done survived 5 shootings up there, 5. Then he downed me from 1 shot. That's what makes this cut deeper. His brother saw it coming. He knew Kevin's big heart was going to be the very thing that killed him. Kevin kept helping people who weren't friends. They were studying him, watching his patterns, waiting for the moment to strike.
You let too many hating ass niggas see you had that big heart. You had that big ass heart. You kept letting these hating ass niggas get close to you, bro. And I kept telling you. I told you a million times. These niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They hate you. They hated your aura, your energy. They hated everything about you.
Kevin's brother had warned him, told you me and time. The night Kevin died, he had just left his cousin's job at a liquor store on Madison. He probably felt safe, probably thought it was just another quick live, like he always did. But people had been watching, waiting, planning.
Black people hate each other over materialistic shit. We hate each other over materialistic shit. That was his chain. That was his shit.
Still, his brother was clear. It was deeper than the chain. He knows exactly who pulled the trigger and why. He even told detectives they had 24 hours.
All I can do is start praying for y'all. Who did that?
That's crazy.
All I
When
can do
you
is
get 12
pray
to
for you.
24 hours to do their job.
And that's the part that should shake you. This wasn't random. This wasn't some stranger who spotted jewelry and got greedy. This was people Kevin trusted. People who had eaten at his table. People who smiled in his face. Y'all took away my little brother. Kevin Watson was murdered by his own circle, and his family knows exactly who did it. That Wednesday evening, Kevin sat in his car. He went live, like always, talking about the same club politics that bothered him for months. But what he didn't know, his killers were already moving in. They had been plotting this, watching him, tracking his routines. Kevin stayed focused on his phone, venting to his followers, "Speak how I feel about anything. Do nothing to me about it." But his brother had already said it.
Y'all took away my little brother for nothing. That nigga done survived 5 shootings up there. 5. Then he downed me from 1 shot.
On the live, you hear voices creeping closer. Kevin glances up. What's up? Witnesses said it wasn't strangers. It was someone he knew. Someone who followed him to his car. Kevin tried to pull off. That person pulled a gun. Kevin fought back, tried to wrestle it away. 1 shot went off, straight into his chest. After walking away from 5 attempts, the 6th finally ended it. But here's what twists the knife even deeper. Kevin's killers didn't even get what they came for. Came and robbed him for the chain. Didn't even get the chain. So what was it really about? If they didn't take the chain, if that wasn't the point, then why did Kevin have to die? His brother gave the only answer that makes sense.
Dumb shit like this, y'all took my little brother's life over a chain. Over a chain. It wasn't worth it, fellas.
Kevin was gasping for air, fighting for his life, and it was all unfolding live on Facebook. Nearly 2 million people watching him choke, watching him struggle, watching him die. Then a man stepped into the frame, claiming to be Kevin's cousin. And now that we know this was betrayal from people inside Kevin's own circle, that cousin's timing suddenly makes sense. Of course, someone connected would show up that fast. Here's where Kevin's family already knows more than the police. Kevin's brother gave information that should have solved this case immediately, but nobody's been arrested. Not one person. It starts with that chain. Everybody thought it was stolen, but Kevin's brother shut that down. He made the chain himself, and he built it with something inside.
And then even if you would have got the fucking chain, the chain has a tracker in it. It's got a tracker in it. Who made the chain? The chain has a tracker in it. We don't do stupid shit to where people gonna do dumb shit like this. Y'all took my brother life over a chain.
So if there's a tracker, if his brother knows exactly where it is, why hasn't the case been solved? Why hasn't anyone been picked up? Make it make sense. The truth is, Kevin's brother doesn't need police to figure it out. He already knows. He gave detectives 24 hours.
Detectives, I know y'all watching my live. I know y'all watching. I gave y'all 24 hours.
Let me tell you something. When a victim's family goes live and starts giving police ultimatums, that's not anger talking, that's certainty. That means they know exactly who pulled the trigger. Kevin's brother wasn't guessing, he wasn't theorizing, he knew. Kevin was killed by people he called friends, people he trusted, people he helped, and the family had been saying it for years, warning him, pointing out the jealousy, the fake smiles, the danger in his own circle. But the police are moving slow, and Kevin's family is fed up. So what's the holdup? If the family knows, if there's a tracker on the chain, if this was planned by people close to Kevin, why are the killers still free? This wasn't robbery. This was jealousy, betrayal, people who couldn't stand to watch Kevin win. Now the family is left with a loss that should never have happened, a murder that was preventable. Kevin's 6-year-old daughter, Juju, will grow up without her father, because people Kevin trusted decided he wasn't allowed to succeed. There's no motherfucking way that you shouldn't be here with Juju right now. There's no way, bro. You shouldn't be here with you, because of a hating ass nada that wanted a chain that he couldn't do shit with. The investigation drags on, but Kevin's family isn't waiting. They're speaking out, naming names, letting Kevin's killers know that they know. And when a grieving brother goes live, stops praying for forgiveness, and starts setting ultimatums, that's not just talk, that's a warning. If the system doesn't bring justice, the family will handle it themselves, period. Kevin Watson was murdered by people he called friends, and now his family is making sure the world knows exactly who they are. Here's the part that will frustrate you the most. Kevin's brother knows exactly who killed him. The chain had a tracker in it. The whole thing was streamed live on Facebook in front of nearly 2 million people, and still no arrests. None. Zero. Kevin's family is done waiting. His brother gave Chicago PD an ultimatum. 24 hours. 24 hours to arrest the people the family already identified. 24 hours to use the tracker. 24 hours to stop playing games with a grieving family that has all the answers police claim they don't have. But the system moves slow, and Kevin's brother made it clear his patience is running out. The fact that no one has been arrested, even with family testimony, video evidence, and tracking technology, tells you everything you need to know about how these cases get handled when it's black men killing black men in Chicago. And that's where Kevin's death cuts deeper. His brother's words won't leave you.
Same. I wish we could have had one more conversation. But I know what's going on.
That hits different when you know Kevin's brother had been warning him for years about these same people. One more conversation might have saved Kevin's life.
I'm the nigga that's always preaching peace. I'm always preaching peace. Because I love my people. But I'm all out of love now. I don't have no more love. Ain't no more love left in me, man, for niggas. Ain't no more love left in me for niggas, man. You niggas killed a man over some hate.
When a man who preached peace says he has no love left, that tells you how deep this betrayal went. Kevin's brother believed in his people. He believed in community. But watching his little brother murdered by those same people broke something in him that will never heal. Kevin's story isn't just about one man being killed. It's about what happens when kindness becomes weakness, when helping people turns you into a target, when your own community lets jealousy turn into blood. Black people hate each other over materialistic shit. This was never about a chain. This was about envy, about people who hated Kevin's energy, his ability to draw a crowd, his success, his shine. Kevin worked for everything he had, and instead of being inspired, the people around him decided he had to die for it. Now Kevin's 6-year-old daughter, Juju, will grow up knowing her father was murdered by people he trusted, people he probably helped. She'll grow up knowing millions of strangers watched her dad take his last breath on Facebook Live. But Kevin's brother doesn't want the world to only remember that video. He wants people to know who Kevin was. Kevin had a big heart. Kevin gave people jobs. Kevin looked out for his community, even when his family warned him not to trust them. That's the real tragedy. His siblings saw the jealousy, the hate, the danger, but Kevin kept giving, kept trusting, kept believing people could change. Kevin wasn't trying to be smart. Kevin was trying to be good. And in a world full of hate, sometimes being good gets you killed.
Yeah, they did Kevin dirty, man. But they wanted that block, though. They wanted that block that he was making that money off for them chains and shit. What's up, Ray Nisha? Ray Nisha love her some Durk. I love you, Ray Nisha. You still support me, though. I ain't mad at little Durk. I ain't mad at him at all, man. Shit, I can't wait till he go back to court so I can do another story about him and get some more money, man. I love little Durk, actually. Shit. He feed me more than he feed OTF on everything. Little do y'all know. I ain't got no hate against Durk. That man feed me. Shit. He done fed me good on YouTube, man. Shout out to Durk. Shout out to Smirkio. Y'all can keep his ass in jail, though, but shout out to him, though. Now, I ain't saying free him and all that, but shout out to that nigga. That nigga fed me so much when he was in jail, since he been in jail. Man, I think I gained like 7, 8 pounds since he been in jail. Cold-blooded. All right, let me go to something else. Oh, I gotta see this. This is crazy.
With Liberty Mutual, you can customize your car insurance to save hundreds. Could you look away? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
No, I just left the house. You can search it up though.
You got your license?
You?
Is writing an ambulance. I'm following.
What's going on? How y'all doing? How you? Yeah, you know you don't have no registration on this car? Yeah. No nothing?
No, I have registration. They stole her paper plates.
Man, you got your get the information on you?
No, I just left the house. You can search it up though.
You got your license on you?
And insurance. Huh? You can search it up. I got license and insurance.
You got your license on you?
No. I just pulled up. Yeah, they just, I just got pulled up. What had happened?
I'm gonna have you step out for a second. Sure, I just got the blowing. I can smell the marijuana. You got any more in there? Huh? You got your boss? No, picture, nothing?
You can search it up though on my phone. Yeah. That's it, man. I just ain't no shit, man.
I'm gonna put my hand, step back over my pocket.
4933 County, is the radio open? Can I do what I was gonna do or not?
I'm gonna have you step out.
Can you get EMS rolling?
That's your baby with you?
That's her baby, yeah.
Open.
My purse? Yes, I get you. These is empty. This is a nug. Maybe they ain't smoked. Lotion, scissors.
Y'all gonna ride? Y'all gotta ride?
No, but we ain't smoked shit. Oh.
What you trying to?
Nah, I had got that for my fucking daddy. Money. Yeah, get you. That part. Amazing, man. New socks. New socks. No. Some money, some chips. What the hell is it?
I'm saying,
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
Now we are regular police. What's going on?
Yeah. 5123.
Myself and 5122 will be at 14807 or any other township meeting.
Ain't no weed in here?
Contact, you just want a business status or a finding stuff?
Just a business status.
And this your vehicle? It's registered to you?
That's her vehicle. It's registered to her.
Hey, step out.
You have her ID on you?
You got ID on you?
Yeah. You got no ID? Nah, my mama fucking told
You got ID on you?
No, he got it in his pocket.
He got it. You got her ID in?
Yeah, he just pulled it out of his pocket.
Yeah, he just seen it.
Show my partner.
He got it. He pulled it out of his pocket. Oh.
You got her ID?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step to the back. Hey, do me a favor, take off your purse. Just leave it up there.
Huh?
Just leave it right there. Dropping my shit. I'm making sure you're straight. It's okay with me. Stop, man. Hey, you put us in on this?
While I run the... You good?
Yeah, I'm about to run the van.
Huh?
I'm running there.
What's up, love? Huh? Your pop. Give me 1 second. I don't want to keep everything in plain view. All right, that's all. You trust me. You're gonna have it back in a few seconds. I'm gonna get all that. 760 county. Hey, watch out.
760.
Custom control in this here. Huh? No. Just in there. That blue.
4933 pounds. And he don't want to see as well. He jumped off the window. He's in the backyard. There's a ton of trouble. It's really hard to get back there.
Rodriguez, move the squad. No, that's just the, all that stuff.
Oh, I just said it just now. He doesn't aware. 94327. 345 hospital. 45, I have you at Cray County at 4207.
Can I get on the phone?
County at 4207, 4207. Alright, 45, 65, trying to make the end was premise check. That's fine?
Yeah, she couldn't find anybody. I just called her out on the premise check.
760 count.
760.
Can you run a van for the traffic stop? 1 George, 1 Zebra, David, 5 S Sam, T Tom, 5 and Nora F Frank, 139876. Hey, you said you got your insurance card on you? What's it? Step back. Man, y'all can't be riding like this. What's your name?
Brianna Martin.
All right, give me 1 second.
It's in that folder.
This folder?
Yeah. 760, you copy?
10-4 copy. I got you.
There's probably be some other papers up in there.
63 call out Congress. Show me how to that call out Congress.
He said he don't want to see nothing but that.
That's all I'm looking for.
6321,
Get out your way.
all the way in the back. Say no business. He don't give a damn.
Trying to get out your way. We all need to try to get back, right? That's yours. So. Where your bed for your trunk? You'll put it in the trunk, all right?
Okay. Oh, thank you.
4552 County.
4552.
Animal control requested by assistance transporting the dog to their shelter on 218th and Central. We'll be relocating there.
It ain't none of that. Okay.
Make sure. Yeah.
5348 County. Just 23. Looks like that.
I'm trying to get a hold of the FD for an engine over there, but they're not answering.
I took control
went solo, and built my own online knife empire. I loved being a chef, but working in someone else's kitchen just wasn't cutting it for me. So
You never had an idea, right? Never had an idea. Let's get some ideas.
23. I mean, 23.
Sorry. Okay, you're 23.
But 23.
Transfer break 55, 32, 72.
I'm done on Congress.
32, 72.
I mean, you can try.
Just fine. I had my driver's license.
No. No hope. No hope.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, suspicious as is. But some of it got tags still on it.
I feel it.
Sensor tags. What? Yeah.
They shouldn't come with that.
I'm looking at it, bro.
Right, but I'm saying they shouldn't be coming with that.
You got receipts?
It's 55, 32. Sorry about that. Who the fuck is that? Oh, this is
Sam 550-0130-3159. Do not leave your job.
4933, I finally got a hold of Sylvia en route.
Hey, give my cell phone. Huh? Y'all know him?
Hey, Pennsylvania, Sir Broadcast is from Oak Brook was in pursuit of a vehicle. A grade 4 escape. Edward King, 88167. The Edward King, 88167. They deployed the Star Chase. It's currently on 290.
Right now we have an investigation. All right. First, we had no plates on. So now, try to put y'all stuff up so y'all won't get in trouble, because that's not the proper way to transport your stuff. You know what I'm saying? One, they got to be in a clear, odorless container. You know what I'm saying? Not in reach in the car. Clearly it wasn't in reach. All right. So put your stuff up. We see this, but it got sensors and stuff on it. You see where the concerns at? You understand? So you know right now, if I want to.
Yeah, but I swear to God.
But check it out. Check it out.
Listen,
Hold on, listen. Because, as you know, I'm pretty sure you watched the news.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Look what they hit. Aloe, Lulu. I'm just saying.
We bought it.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you. That's why I say I break out some receipts.
Yeah.
Because this is not just a little bit.
Right.
Just sent you. Oh, just give me a second. I'm on the traffic stop right now. Pause recording. Privilege cop say. Hey, do me a favor. Step back on.
Delivering safe, clean, reliable, and affordable water to your family and ours.
Two sisters, Gina and Destiny Henry, known for their unshakable love, their bond with family, style, and determination, were laid to rest today. The service also celebrating the life of Gina's 5-year-old son, Jason. The close-knit family died during a West Side arson attack in June. WGN's Jewel Hillary reports.
I mean, they had fun. They enjoyed life. They were great moms, and we have to remember them, you know, in a positive light.
Saturday morning, family and friends hoped console one another at New Zion Missionary Baptist Church, where they said their final farewell to sisters Gina and Destiny Henry and Gina's 5-year-old son, Jason.
Destiny had a light in her. Well, both of them did, had a light in them that was so bright. And Jason would, like I said before, he had swag, you know, and he was just a cooler guy.
Described as sisters by birth, but best friends by choice, who were inseparable, 32-year-old Gina and 28-year-old Destiny poured their hearts into their children. Tragically, during the early hours of June 26th, the sisters and Jason were killed when a fire prosecutors say was set intentionally engulfed the Austin apartment they shared. 76-year-old resident Brad Cummings died too.
I just thank God for the time we had with them. Beautiful people.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lantre Clark, who faces multiple arson and murder charges, allegedly set the fire after getting upset over seeing a picture on Snapchat of a woman he previously dated and a friend of his who lived in the same building as the Henrys. According to court records, Clark pled not guilty during his arraignment on August 18th. The deadly fire injured several residents, including Gina and Destiny's mom, who survived. Their cousin, Reverend George Smith Jr., says the women lived with their mother.
Now it's time for us to throw our arms around her. And we're just here for her. We're support for her.
Destiny's son Kyle is now home from the hospital after suffering critical injuries from the arson attack.
He's out playing and everything. He's been out maybe over a month. He just celebrated his 6th birthday.
Bound together by love, Gina, Destiny, and Jason leave behind a world of memories for their loved ones.
You know, I miss my cousins. They were beautiful people.
Forest Home Cemetery is the family's final resting place. Reporting on the near west side, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Nobody wins when the family feels, but my
I don't give a what the y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
Oh, bro, he ain't gonna get no charge. Big dog on my.
No, it ain't even like that. He ain't gonna get no charge. Charges been dropped. I don't know. I'm not gonna even show that boy much. I get what? Praying for his family. Because it's a tough situation. Y'all been talking about my cousin so fucking bad. Everybody. Y'all been talking about my cousin so mother bad. Charges dropped. Ain't no justified shit. And I'm looking how I'm looking. 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 Are we on that? Charges dropped? Y'all talking about? Y'all been talking all that about my cousin. My cousin's a good nigga. He made a bad decision. Man, with them folks. And I'm still praying for his family. I'm still praying for his family. He ain't gonna do no time. I'm still praying for his family. And I hope his family praying for mine too. But we both took a loss.
Fine. What you do if you walk into your home and you found someone else in the bed with your partner? Would you gonna walk away or would you snap? In Alabama, that question just turned deadly. And the person who lost their life was a beloved football coach. We got another story coming out of Alabama. And I need y'all to tap in because this one gonna bring some strong opinions. Fam, a lot of people calling the story we about to discuss a crime of passion, while others say it's clear-cut murder, and the man need to face the full consequences. But we're talking about a beloved football coach in his late 30s, well-respected in the community, which we'll later pay our respects to. While another man was just getting off work trying to provide for his household, he was gunned down after being caught inside his house. But here's the twist. The woman at the center of all this, she's just 23 years old. I say that out the gate. And this wasn't just some random encounter. She was in a relationship. At least she thought so. Except the man who was gunned down was married. On top of that, what's being said is the victim didn't come through the front door. The Ring camera didn't catch him. People believe he entered through the balcony, which folks are calling red flag number one. But after that incident, the young woman has seemingly spoke up indirectly in what she considered to her close friends. But it was shocking. She didn't speak up for her boyfriend, the guy home she was in. She spoke up for the married man who was gunned down. Assuming she didn't expect that her close friends would screenshot her post and blast it all over social media. Well, that's the case. And that came after she deactivated her Facebook. Now, fam, you would think this answer clear cut. But as we go over this, I want y'all to ask yourself, who really in the wrong here? The married coach for being there? Or the boyfriend who was taking the law into his own hands? Or is this one of those situations where everybody crossed the line and tragedy was the only possible income? Because yes, age differences can raise eyebrows, but once you're 21, you're legal. That's just reality. Still, the choices made here cost the man his life, and his cousin has now spoken up publicly, which we'll later check out after charges were filed. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Now, fam, I was debating about pointing out this fact, but we are a news platform, and I take pride on making sure I bring all public facts to you guys, all public information. And I want you guys to know that the man we're talking about is a high school football coach where this young woman had attended. Now, if this happened now, he was a coach then, we cannot say for certain that this possibly didn't go on while in high school. So that's just something y'all need to think about. Let's continue with the story. A once standout college football wide receiver who went by the name of Demetrius Beverly, 38 years old. He played for UAPB. Beverly was a proud member of the Golden Lions from 2003 to 2007 and was part of the 2006 SWAC Western Division Championship team. Beverly was a graduate of Parker High School where he played football and baseball. He returned to his school in 2020 as a part-time assistant football coach. He was a mentor, husband, father, and a friend whose impact will live on through countless lives he touched. Post he made on Facebook, and some of them I looked at some of his posts he made on Facebook, and some of them stood out to me. One quote, she said she got a boyfriend. I say so. You got another one. Laugh out loud. Another one quote, why do people always want you single when you got a spouse? Another one wrote, if you got two girls and can't choose between them, either flip a coin or have sex tiebreaker. I'm just saying. The last one I want to point out, he said, if I can build my perfect girl, she will have my ex-girlfriend ways, my after-college girl looks, have a body like the track star I dated, and have the brains of a nerd I cheated off of. My perfect girl. But on Wednesday night, August 13, 2025, a tragedy struck at the Lakeshore Ridge Apartments in South Birmingham. Demetrius Beverly, a coach who inspired many young people in Birmingham, was shot and killed inside a bedroom. According to reports, an adult male came home from work and found Beverly with the woman who was deemed his girlfriend inside the apartment. Moments later, Beverly was fatally shot. But that wasn't just allegedly his girlfriend. That was also allegedly his apartment. The woman was later identified as Jamia Lawson, 23 years old, a former Parker High School student. She was in a relationship with DeCorleone Keyshawn, 23 years old. He also had access to the Ring camera. He decided to come home early, not thinking nothing of it, and that's why people assuming that the victim had allegedly climbed the balcony. His girlfriend quickly called 911. Officers arrived and found Beverly unresponsive in the bedroom of the apartment. He was pronounced deceased on the scene. May he rest in peace. A level of condolences to his family. And Jamia's boyfriend was later arrested.
To breaking news that we first told you about yesterday morning. A Birmingham high school football. We have a new update this morning to breaking news that we first told you about yesterday morning. A Birmingham high school football coach killed in a deadly shooting. This morning, the man charged in that killing, waking up behind bars. Parker High School shared this post of Demetrius Beverly. The school says he was an assistant football coach. He was also a former football and baseball player with the Thundering Herd. The school went on to say that Coach Beverly, quote, gave his all to the Thundering Herd on the field and in our community. He was a mentor, a husband, a father, and friend whose impact will live on through the countless lives he touched. DeCorleone Robinson is charged with Beverly's murder. Beverly was found dead at Lakeshore Ridge Apartments Wednesday night. Police say Robinson was arrested in the complex's parking lot. He is now in the Jefferson County Jail being held without bond.
Now, still with so many unanswered questions, the football coach cousin had briefly spoke on social media after all the backlash that her cousin was getting. And she cleared some things up. Check out about 5 minutes of this 30-minute live.
Charges have been. But guess what? Charges filed. And that boy had that switch on him. Right. Okay, y'all talking about. Down for some. Somebody got to speak for him. Free nothing. Get what? We still gonna say free him, because like I said, I'm praying for his family too. You know why? Because that girl put my cousin in a fucked up situation. Though. Get what? You don't know what they family did. Wait a minute, Wait a minute. I've really seen a lot of shit. Wait a minute. Let me say this, because I'm damn near 40. I'm a real bitch. Get what? I'ma pray for his family. What? I ain't gonna do that. Toy, I'm a real. I ain't doing that. I'm a real. I'm a real. Get what? Get what? I'm fit for tattoo to a certain. I got common sense. So get what? Get what? I'm gonna pray for his family too. You know why? That God put my cousin and that boy in a situation. Praying for his family too, because it's fucked up. Fucked up. I'm a real. Y'all fucked up and thought that boy was gonna get off on. I been knew. Why y'all think I been sent back? We been talking to the detective. We already knew what was up. Why y'all think I ain't been saying it for real? Because I already knew. That's why I been sent back. Y'all been dogging my cousin out. Y'all been sharing him and his wife. Them folks not confrontational. They don't do Facebook. Y'all talking all that shit. Talking about that girl love her husband. Through all of it. Yeah, she's hurt. Yeah, she hurt, but get what? She's a real. She know how this shit go. Right. Y'all hoes know how this shit go. Hold on. I ain't got the shit. Yes, I do. Y'all shit go. Y'all niggas be cheating. Y'all hoes fuck with married niggas. I know plenty. Hold up, Toy. Just please let me pop my shit for my cousin. Get what? Y'all hoes be trying to act like y'all out there. I'm on here looking, Jet. This right here, the real me. I don't give a. Y'all hoes been hurting my feelings all day. My cousin me and Sade, like my brother and sister. I've been watching y'all dog my cousin out all day long. Hurt my feelings. But get what? I ain't shut up still. I just been looking and watching. Because I already knew. Y'all on Clubhouse saying, Dare take them to the store, please. Y'all on Clubhouse saying, Oh, a dead man can't talk. Y'all on Clubhouse saying, oh, she gonna stand with her nigga. But guess who she stand with? Guess who she stood with? The dead nigga. Guess who she stood with? Guess why that boy got that charges? She stood with the dead nigga. My cousin is a good nigga. He just made a bad choice. Y'all dead ass wrong for that shit. A lot, and then let me say this. A lot of my folk, y'all been saying all that.
As of now, they only charging her with that switch. But at the end of the day, this whole situation is messy from every angle. We got a respected coach whose life was cut short, a young woman caught between two men, and some say she deserved to be arrested. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Not to mention a shooter who now has to answer to the law. Whether you call it a crime of passion, self-defense, or straight-up murder, the fact remains. A family is grieving, and a community lost a leader. And the details keep getting more tangled the deeper you look. As more develop, I keep you guys updated. As we head out of here, we do want to say rest in peace to the victim and love condolences to his family. We send 11 prayers to anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. But at this point, I'm turning it over to y'all, fam. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Think the age gap played a role? Was the coach wrong for even being there? Or was this man simply acting out of raw emotions in a moment he'll never be able to take back, no matter where you stand? It's a reminder that one bad decision can rewrite everybody's future in seconds. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, dude, Shorty gonna beat all that, man. On some real shit, man. Hey, he was up in his crib. That's his crib. Hey, man, you just gotta be more careful. Stay out of people's crib. Get your own woman, man. If he got a woman who's standing by him, why the fuck is he in the other crib, man? You know, but that's what happens when you think with your head, man, and not your brain, man. You think with your head. You hear me? The second head. Hey, but shout out to everybody who's on here tonight. Shout out to all my mod squad, my wrenches. Make sure y'all go and follow all my wrenches. Subscribe to their channels, follow what they got going on. Shout out to everybody who support me. Appreciate it. I will be dropping more content and all that. I got interviews that's dropping that should be dropping. I don't know when Fox News dropping, but I know Vlad will be dropping soon. And any day. And my other interview is gonna drop. So make sure y'all be tapped in to all my interviews. Yeah. Hey, be safe out there too, man. My man is my 9. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. Oh, before I get up out of here, shout out to Thomas Johnson, man. Shout out to Thomas Johnson. Shout out to the Real Parlay Whispers, Dirty D. And shout out to Ray Nisha. Shout out to Ray Nisha. Appreciate y'all, man.